Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three baby sharks that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Regan, Belladonna, Academy Wizard, played by Char.
I don't know. My dog is staring at me. I'm staring back at him. Go. Please leave. Oh, I love you. Hi.
And in the bottom middle, we have Tullios Couldarn, Martial Fighter, played by Will.
I don't have a pet to bother me, sadly,
Get
so
outta
I
here.
will just have to adopt Kennedy from afar.
Shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo.
And in the bottom right, I believe having pets of his own, Felix Milos, Maestro Bard, played by Alex.
Oh, they're in the other room. I have like 3 flies that are buzzing around my head right now.
New pets.
Those can be pets, yeah. Last week we were off, but we were back again. Last week, last time, 2 weeks ago, on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers made their way down into the depths of the Jagare River, down to explore the wreck of the Direption, the mysterious vessel that appeared in the harbor not 2 nights ago. That had seemingly was flying the colors of a plague ship amidst what seems to be a sudden outbreak of disease. So the party was tasked with looking into this by the field marshal of Corvosa. And you've dove down underwater, you've swum into the hull of the ship on one side of the broken wreck. And while there looking around at some boxes, you were surprised by a shark, and then further surprised by a lady, an old woman, a green little old woman. And we'll go ahead and jump to no, right map. Let's go ahead and do that. To the wreck. All right, so you guys are currently underwater. And let's unpause there. Over here is this old woman. I guess you can't see her color, but I'll show you what she looks like again. I don't remember if I did show you what she looks like. She's this green-skinned old woman. She's got kind of webbed hands and feet. She's carrying some kind of spear made of bone, or like a wood shaft with a bone tip. She's got wild white hair with seaweed all strewn through it. She's got very, very blank white eyes with no pupils nor irises to speak of. And behind you, up to the north, so she's in the doorway, and then behind you up to the north is this little shark that attacked you moments ago. And so we are in the middle of combat. I believe we're at the top of round 3. It is Felix up first with a 26, Tully with a 21, the old woman with a 15, Regan with a 14, and the shark with a 12. And I guess a reminder of the state of yourselves. You had kind of clustered up. You had just been hit by some water bursting out from behind you in the ship. And I believe you are all... Yeah, you currently have dark vision and water breathing on you. Regan, you've just come out of the bag, I think, and returned to humanoid form. Is that correct?
Yes. Which was an unfortunate choice.
But you still can't see. Is that
No.
also correct? Okay. So you don't have dark vision.
I have low light
very
only.
And today's episode is brought to
Very
you
handy.
by The Wanderer, which is great because it's also Diablo 4. It's the expansion day. And there's a Wanderer in that, so convenient. The Wanderer power lets you, as a free action on your turn, draw an item without triggering reactions. And there's some other little limitations to it, but it's a cool little card. We also still have in play the Hag, which is you can nat 20 a stealth check, and the Hidden Truth, which lets you heighten a spell by rank. All right, enough of me blabbing. It is time for the combat. And Felix, you're up first, followed by Mayhem. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to needle darts that shark. It seems fun. So let's see if this lands.
All right. Attack roll. It's a natural 7 for an 18. That is going to miss as the needles go flying towards the shark. They kind of pin-cushion the wood wall behind it as it flits around in the water.
I'm going to try to change position a bit because I feel sort of exposed at this moment, so I'm going to do, I think it was the athletics check to see if I can swim.
Yes. Athletics check to swim, DC 10. 24 is a crit, so you can move, shoot, I think that was 15? Let me just double check.
Maximum of 10 feet.
So back here's cool.
Maximum of 10, but on a crit you get an additional 5, so you can move 15.
Well, if I can get 15, 5, 10. 15? Valid?
Yeah, you swim around behind Tully, positioning yourself in a line of sight of both the old woman and the shark up there to the north. And that's your turn.
Indeed.
Mayhem.
Going to grab and quaff the potion of swimming that I got for just such an occasion.
Okay, so you're pulling it out of a belt, uncorking and slurping it up.
Yep. And
So it's 2 actions?
Give me a swim speed to get that. And third action will be to grab my axe off of my belt loop and have that at the ready,
Alright.
just in case. And I'm just going to keep an eye out for roaming sharks.
Okay. Well, it's the old woman's turn, and roaming sharks you must indeed watch out for, as bursting out from the floor beneath you suddenly is another jigsaw shark, but this one much larger
Oh dear.
than the other little guy to the north. It's not a movement.
No, that's...
It has magically appeared here. But it will try to attack. Oh, sorry, if that was... I was jumping in case you were trying to reactive strike. Okay. Yeah, it's going to try and bite at Tully with its jaw.
That is going to hit.
Alright, 25 will hit for... how much damage? 6 points of piercing.
Ow.
And it'll then turn and kind of snap at Regan. With its second action.
Yep, that hits.
23. It's for
Another
6 points of piercing. And that is that weird old woman's turn. Regan, you're up. You just got bit by something.
Oh. I didn't
Something
realize
large.
it said- Ow!
More
My
sharks.
ow, things are biting me in this water. I can't see though, so I have to. Maybe I'll cast it. There we go. Light. Oh dear.
Oh gosh, that's amazing. Oh gosh, it's terrifying.
Ah!
That's a big shark.
I don't want to be near the shark. So good luck to me trying to swim away from the shark. With my athletics of +0. Swim.
The health bar is not updating.
Ah, yes. We won't be swimming today. As predicted.
All right. 3 is a failure, but not a critical failure. So I think you can swim 5 feet.
Okay.
Or oh no, on a failure, nothing
Yeah, I
happens.
just chill.
Yeah, you try to swim away, but you're just kind of flail. You like spin around.
Yeah, I see it.
All right.
There's a shark.
That's when another little shark
No.
that you have not seen.
Bad
Let's see.
shark.
How's it gonna do this? Yeah, it'll swim up. Actually, I think it will swim up here towards Felix. Sorry, I forgot to look at how far that was. Okay, yeah, so it's 25 feet towards Felix, and will attempt to bite you. 18, sure. I've got hero points. I'll use a hero point on that.
No. 18 is a good number. Oh gosh.
Much better. Shark crit.
It's a big shark.
32 hits by 10, so that will crit.
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
For 12 points of piercing damage.
I have to hit the double button, don't I?
No, you just take the. It rolled double damage.
Okay, so I'll take I'll hit the. That is 12 points. Ow.
Yes.
Still ow.
That is out.
Oh. It did do that.
All I see is rolling question marks. So I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know
so
if
it's. It has bit onto you, and it is gonna just like rah, 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 and kind of rip and tear, and you take an additional 6 points of slashing damage.
really do still hate it.
Yeah, as it just uses its third action to savage you. Top of the round, Felix, you're up.
Okay, so everything's bad, and I'm being bitten by a shark. I think I'll start nervous humming a courageous anthem to try and like give myself some courage. And I'll do that with lingering composition. So that I can try and keep this spell going for a minute. So here comes that performance roll.
Some burbling echoes through the water there. 22. What level are you guys again? 5?
4? 5.
4?
We're 5.
5. Okay. Where's my Char? DC 5. That's 20. So yes, that is a success, but not a crit. So 3 rounds.
I have set it at 3 rounds. Let's watch it fall off.
All right.
With my remaining 2 actions, is this like a grapple? Can I try to break this?
Oh, it hasn't really grappled onto you. It's just kind of like once it bit into you, it just started to like bite more and rip and tear.
Okay,
but it hasn't actually grappled you.
Cool. Still terrifying. Still cool. It is close enough that I am going to just hit it really hard with the Mentalist staff, because that's in my hand right now.
All right, give it an attack. Natural 2 for an 11 is gonna miss.
Can I spend a hero point on this? This is pretty awful.
You're more than welcome to. 3 hero points down to 2. 17, is that enough? That is not enough. You swing, try to correct your strike, backswing, misses. As the shark swims circles around your attacks. You have one more action, I think.
I do have one more action. I will try to beat it again. I know this is at a -5, but it's about what I can do.
All right, just going for a lucky strike.
This is just not happening. 14.
No, 14. Yeah, you're trying to bat it, swat it away, but it is swimming circles around you. Tully.
All
You're
right.
caught between two sharks.
Yeah, not the greatest places to be. We're actually going to try and go after the smaller one first. So using our new swim speed, we're just going to start swimming 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, just move me. There we go. So we're flanking this thing. And then we're going to take a swipe at it with the axe. 29.
All right, it's distracted, it's off guard, and thanks to Felix swatting at it in front of it, it's flanked, so that will turn it into a crit with a 29.
All right. 15 points of slashing damage. So we just cleave into the backside of it.
Ooh, yeah, you land a strong cut right into its back. Blood streams out. It writhes and like wriggles off of your axe.
And
But it's still barely alive.
It's still up. I'll go ahead and take a second swipe and see if we can just take it down. And thanks to the axe being enchanted with the underwater rune, I'm not taking the penalties I would normally take for slashing here. I am gonna use the hero point on that natural one.
Yep, natural 1
That's
is
rough.
not going to be good enough, so that's rough, buddy.
But
Ooh.
a natural 2 would be good enough, so...
Natural 2, yeah, slightly less worse. So total of 13 isn't gonna cut it. You try to cut it, but it swims just out of reach. And that was your 3 actions. Swim, swing,
That's my 3 actions.
Okay. You hear a burbling come from her direction, and the shark, the big shark, yeah, it's gonna bite at Regan.
Ugh.
Yummy.
23 looks like a hit
Yes.
for 9 points of piercing damage. And second bite is an 8, which is going to critically miss.
I thought you were going to say critically hit. I was like, oh, an 8. I don't think that's true, but
Your AC is real low, Reagan.
darn.
You are soaked with water like this. I mean, cats are just easier to... Yeah.
What's the range? Okay. She's gonna swim out a little bit. Swim out a little bit more. She swims out from behind the pillar, just behind this shark. Sorry, I've got camera positioning. And she will stretch out her hand, and like green flowing energy will twist out towards this little shark baby here. And it'll get some healing. How do I... sure, whatever.
Wow.
29 points of healing. As the baby shark is looking pretty good. Regan.
Hi, I have been reading this whole time. And I'm not done reading. Oh,
Excellent.
this turn. Because I did want to do a summoning this turn, but then right before my turn, I thought maybe I should use the... How many things do I have, actually? Use the card to make it 1 level higher, which means all of the summons I just read are not the correct summons. So now I'm trying to read all the new summons. I don't have a choice.
Summon a shark to fight her shark?
I do not have a shark summon. I have
Is
undead
this summon
summons. Yes, I have.
Dead shark?
And what level?
It would have been a level 4. So a level 3 creature, which would be a combusted. Probably not that one. Deathless Acolyte, Fiddling Bones, Skeletal Giant, Trail Gaunt White, or a Zombie Owl Bear.
Zombie
all
owlbears
undead.
don't exist, but the
Okay. Oh, you're right. I don't know how updated this is actually.
but
Sorry,
you did
sorry.
fight something extremely similar to that that you
Yeah.
could summon.
I just am describing it how it seems. And I assume because they're undead, they don't have to breathe underwater. It stinks
Correct.
Because the one right before had something that could actually swim. So these, I don't think any of these can swim. I'm so sorry, my turn is taking.
If you had one that you wanted to summon that was lower, we can summon an elite version.
Yeah, because there's the Drow.
The Lacedon?
Sorry, what was it
Oh,
called?
the Lacedon can swim? Oh, it can.
It's an amphibious undead.
Oh, I
ghoul.
didn't see
It's
this
creature
one.
level 2, which if you can casting it 4th, you can do up to level 3. So we could do an elite version of that if you would be comfortable.
Yeah, we can do that one. I didn't realize that one swam. Yes.
Swim speed of 30 feet.
Oh, that's so much better. Yeah. If we can do the Elite Lacedon, is that what it's called?
Let's see.
Lacedon.
What's a
I don't know if you-
Lacedon?
Unless they don't
LACEDON.
have those.
They're from the Book of the Dead. Yeah, that's fine. Feared by mariners and coast dwellers everywhere, these aquatic ghouls, known as Lacedons, are the ancient spawn of an ancient crew of sailors lost at sea.
Oh, this image is
Okay.
terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're good.
I don't have there's no picture for them, but here, let me go ahead and drop one in. Let me make it elite for you.
They're like blue ghouls.
Then I need to give
Ghouls.
you control. Wait. Summon, summon, summon. Do it this way.
Oh, let me just,
Figure ownership.
I'll cast it for fun.
And Char is the owner. There you go. Alright. You summon a undead mariner appears wherever you wish to put them.
Here. Over on
Alright.
the side.
Yeah, bursts
Shark.
up from the. Everything's bursting out of the side of the ship today.
Ah. I have their stats. Whee! There's the ghoulish lady. Melee strike with claws and jaws. Sorry, I'm reading a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Aquatic ambush, that 45 feet. I'll probably just corpse scent. It can smell corpses up to a mile away.
In the water, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to chat. I'm dumb.
Skull.
Yeah, Rain Zero of Tavern to Roll is here. I did not. I like the name sounds familiar. I've talked to you before. Will's been on your Crimson Thread podcast. It's a night. All right. What you doing? You got 2 actions for it.
Yes. It's going
Oh.
to bite the shark. No, it's going to strike the shark with its claws. I changed my mind.
All right.
Let me
Big
target
claw.
the shark. Da da da. Maybe it got a 18. Oh, the ghoul got a 28 with an 18.
Yep, and that will crit. So go ahead and roll critical damage.
Alright, it's rolled its little damage, 15. Little
Yeah, bursts out of the
Little
water.
swipe.
Just slashes into this shark from behind. Oh, sorry, you did use up the hidden truth. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So take away
That's what I said, it's all
whatever points need to be gone.
just
one. 'cause it was good.
Yeah, it's a good card, so just 1 point.
Oh, good.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, that it manages to tear into the shark's tail as it's trying to attack you, and it has one more action.
Does now it's gonna take a bite at a +5.
Bite out of crime.
Crunchy crunch. Maybe not. It's an 11. Probably
At 11 will
get a
miss,
bite.
sadly. And did you do the regular full summon, or were you swift summoning?
No, I swift summoned that one.
Okay.
That's what I was about
yeah.
to say, because I'm like, I want to try and. There's really nowhere to swim that's safe.
You could still get away, I suppose, but
Could still get away. I will actually try and swim again.
Okay. Athletics check.
Here it goes. Oh, it is 15.
15 is a success. You can swim 10 feet.
Felix, I'm coming over here.
Yeah, it's a real great move.
Wait. I didn't realize there was a box in the way. Oh.
You can swim
well,
over it. The box isn't.
Can I see over the
block.
box, though?
Yes.
Because this implies
I'll
I
remove
can't
the-
see over the box.
Yeah, I'll remove the.
I'll swim over here.
It's a
My-
largish crate.
ooh.
You can take cover behind the crate, but if you want to be higher up, you can't be.
Okay, yeah. And that's my turn. Summon,
All
swift
right.
summon, swim.
Little shark. It is. Mayhem was the last one to attack it, so it's gonna
Yeah,
spin
yes.
around. Try to. It's actually gonna try to swim around you. It's going
I'm
for
going
a
to hit
strafing
it if it
chop.
starts moving around me. All right.
Okay. Take your strike.
29.
That'll hit, but not quite crit.
Would it have crit where it would have originated? I guess
Oh,
it
that's
would've
a
been left in
good
that spot, but-
point. When does?
I-
What's the sequence? I guess it was using a move action to leave the square, but it was still in the square, so I think that would work. So yes, that's a crit.
Okay. Now it doesn't disrupt the move action; it only disrupts manipulate actions on it.
It might disrupt the move action if this is a crit.
See. Slightly better than
Uh,
last time. 18 points.
Okay, 18 points of damage. Good chunk, but not enough to take it out. So it does finish moving. Swims around you. It's going to take a strafing bite out of crime, or out of the law, I suppose.
That does
30 to hit, rather.
30
Hits
points.
by 6.
Mm.
That is an 18 points of piercing damage as it bites
Give it
into
right
you.
back.
Ow.
Kind of continues to swim up to here. And actually, sorry, where did it go? What is the total distance of the move? Half its swim speed. What was that? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Yeah, it'll do that again. It's going to do another strafing chomp. It's going to try to swim around behind you and take a bite while it's here.
Okay.
That is going to be a... Doesn't look good. It's 15 critical miss. That'll get it behind this pillar here. And third action, it will take cover. Did I make a cover effect? I did not. Alright, well, it's taken cover here behind this pillar. Felix, you are up.
Okay. That was a lot. It all happened in order. Jeez. I'm trying to decide what thing is more terrifying. The little shark I can see or the gigantic shark I can also now see. It's really equally terrifying.
You're all bad.
Yeah, it's all bad. But like, I guess the thing going through my head is that Tully's actually having a better success rate than I am at getting things to land. So if you want it, Tully, I'm gonna cast haste on you.
I'll take that too, sure.
Because this will give you an extra action that you can strike with, and maybe you can kick the ass of that shark.
As long as I stay up long enough. But yes, that would be
that is the hope. We can't fix everything.
All right, you hum in a little upbeat tune. The tune you were already humming gets a little bit more upbeat. Tully, you feel hustled. You're quickened.
Right. Thank you.
And one more action.
Yeah, I will give a. Can I know the shark is undercover. Can I get target it with a force barrage?
Yes, you can. And force barrage does ignore cover.
Yup. So I think I just hit the roll damage button, and it's 1d4.
1d4 plus 1.
Plus 1. Yes, all that is on. Hey.
All right.
It's not bad.
4 points of damage. Oh, why is it plus 2?
Courageous
Courageous Anthem is +1 damage.
Of course. I forgot that applies. Excellent. All right. Yeah, you then turn and hurl a bolt behind you. Tully, you're up.
Pew, pew.
Okay. I'm gonna hope that you two can handle the small one then. I will start focusing on the big one real quick. As funny as that is.
He looks over at the baby shark. He's like, absolutely not. Shoo.
Not my problem anymore.
No,
We
baby
got a
shark.
jar.
no.
We will swim quickly over to this very large shark and start wailing on that instead. So action 1,
Yeah,
swim.
wail
Action
on
2,
that.
strike with underwater fire axe. 23.
23 will crit again, thanks to the flanking of the Lacedon and the +1 from Courageous Anthem. You are
Yeah.
exactly critting.
Definitely summon. Good to know though. Okay. Not that Tully knows what any of this means.
Wow, my hit's really good.
13 points of slashing damage.
All right. Crotch into the jigsaw shark's face, right in the snoot.
We'll use our quickened action for another strike very quickly on this thing. See if we can just take it out. That's
Wow,
30 to hit.
Tully.
Yeah, natural 19's another crit.
16 points of slashing damage. this
16
time.
points is enough to delete the shark from existence. You slice through it, its body just kind of it falls apart and then like kind of just turns into water and fades away.
Beautiful
Great.
summon.
Oh, I'm going to be a bully and get up into this lady's face.
All right, you
And
swim
that
right
was
up next to her.
action. I swim up to say hello.
That you made much better use of those actions than I did. Bravo.
Let's see. Okay, well, is that the case? Sorry, I have to check on a trait. I don't know how that works. Or I don't. When was this? When did this spell come out? I don't know if they made another version of. Oh no, this is the player core version. Okay, cool. Just checking. Okay, yeah, you approach her and she's going to start casting a spell.
I'm going to try hitting her for a casting spell.
Okay.
Oh, don't
20
know.
just misses.
I think I'm going to use a hero point. I'm
Okay.
gonna use a
Arrow points away.
My hero point.
Down to 1.
31 to hit.
That will crit thanks to Courageous Anthem.
And that
So it'll
disrupts as well.
Do the. Oh, I was
Whatever
like,
spell she
just in
cast.
case it doesn't. I'm
Ah,
good without
16
that.
points of damage.
16 points. She starts to unhinge her jaw and you just hit her with the axe in the neck. And she kind of is surprised by this. That's unfortunate. She will then swim away.
wall.
Okay. So she swims away into the room that she came out of.
I don't like that.
Regan.
Baby shark. Ah.
Hit that shark.
I'm gonna shock that shark.
Zap it. Zap it good.
Oh, it would help if I targeted the shark.
It's a
I
reflex
need
save.
to do a basic DC 21 reflex save for my
All right.
electric arc at the shark.
The shark be
Does
save him.
advantage. Oh, look at it. But
Shark.
it doesn't crit.
Oh, what's the duration? 1 minute. Oh, it gets mental effects. Okay. Yeah, that will succeed. So it'll take half damage.
Let's see what half is. Half of 9.
4 points of electricity damage. As you shock that shark good.
Get out of here.
Still not
I
enough.
managed to kind of get behind the pillar a bit. Oh, actually, sorry, it was a reflex save and it had cover. That's not going to change it. It succeeded by 1, so it was succeeded by 2 or 3. Okay.
Screen's so small.
Oh, sorry. Anything else? Oh,
My
right.
summon
You had.
has
Yes.
to go. Woo. You can swim, right? 30. I don't know if that's enough. Wait. Yes.
Good.
Come.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it is.
just
It is
enough.
actually enough.
Perfect.
I was like,
Oh,
well, if it
that's
isn't, we have
beautiful.
options.
It's gonna
Okay,
suggest
it-
a pity, but
It like
Much
torpedo swims past Felix all the way across the room towards the baby shark.
At least someone can swim, and it's gonna do a strike with its. Wait, do I want to do it with that? No, it does not matter.
You catch a glimpse as he's like torpedo swimming forward that maybe this is like a Shawanti man, like an old Shawanti sailor.
Ooh,
He's
give
got
him
some
the claw.
Shawanti
Oh.
beads.
It is striking the shark with a 19.
19's gonna miss.
Gonna
cover and
miss.
everything, yeah.
What if? Can I re-roll for my ghoul?
Yeah, you
With
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spend a hero point.
Oh, ghoul.
Reroll again.
Do me a solid.
Should still have +2 to the
Oh.
AC.
No,
here, so
my ghoul.
Of course.
It's one
18, slightly worse. Yep.
Ah, he
alright.
tried.
He tried. He tried.
You tried,
Uh,
ghoul.
The shark is gonna bite at the ghoul.
Yeah, ghoul fight.
Ooh.
That hits the
22
ghoul.
will hit for 14 points of slashing damage. Oh, piercing damage, rather. It'll then savage with the second action for 5 points of slashing on top of that.
Damage.
And then it is going to do its little strafing chomp.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh.
20. To swim over towards Felix and do a little chomp.
No chomp.
No chomp.
18 is going to miss.
No chomp.
Tully! Oh, sorry, Felix. I can't read the order. Felix, you're up.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna first cast Sure Strike on myself, so that my next attack, I get basically advantage on.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit that shark. It's a brand new game show. Just a minute.
Yeah. Hit that shark!
Yay.
I think it's gonna do the thing. I have keep higher selected.
That should do it.
Yep. 22 will hit. Thanks to
That
Sure
was-
Strike.
Yay! Roll that damage.
Yay!
Oops.
Well,
Fortunately, can't reroll damage. That is a minimum of 2. You sure do bonk it.
we're just so
Give it a
going-
whack.
Yep. It is. It sure done be bumped. I'm gonna give it another bonk. I don't know that it's gonna be any better. Like I don't have sure strike anymore, so it's just
Correct,
whatever
yeah.
happened. Hey,
Oh,
Hey, natural 19 for a 23 will hit. Roll damage.
come on,
Bonk it.
Caltrop, treat me nice.
Give it a smack. Hey.
Bonk.
3 points of
damage from
bludgeoning.
the time before.
You softened it the first time.
Alright. So yeah, you're just like one hand swinging at this the shark. You do bonk it good twice. It's still alive though. Tully.
Okay. I think I'm
Still
gonna
hasted.
have to let y'all handle the shark situation.
It's always like, you still haven't killed the shark.
I was kind of hoping that would have been done with already, but
Just finish the shark, guys.
We're working on it. There's a large shark
Hey,
in
you
this shark.
swim into a dark room. It's this looks like maybe a crew room. There are some thin pillars strewn about, or like that connect to the ceiling, and between them are these hammocks. In the southern part of this room is a like big tangled mess of seaweed, and all over is with these like fish bones and half-eaten eels, just kind of strewn, floating in the water. It's also very kind of cloudy in here, and as a result of, you're like basically swimming through like gore.
Ugh.
And as a result, everything inside this room is concealed.
Fantastic.
But you can just see her through.
see her.
She's hiding on the other side of one of the. Sorry, I'm trying to get this condition on me. Is on the other side of some of these pillars here. The opposite side of a hammock from you.
Okay. I don't like being in here alone. I don't like this whole situation at all, so... Having spent our first action to come inside, we're going to spend our hasted action to come back outside.
That's a good
Swim out.
choice.
Just to the other side of the wall here. Third action, we will grab one of the lesser healing potions off of our belt and use that. Because we're not in a good way at the moment.
Oh.
I suppose that's good.
Roll the concealment check on you. For,
Myself to heal myself, so that's good.
that would be very
Did it.
funny if you missed yourself while like trying to sip a potion.
The
It's
concealment
very
check.
airplane.
Nuts.
Airplane, I've got a drinking problem.
Yes. All right, but yes, we will spend our last actions coming back around the corner, grabbing a potion, just kind of unstopping it, and let the water flow into whatever we're breathing right now.
All right, so 17 points of healing for Tully.
And that will be my turn.
The mysterious lady's turn. Where'd that go? I'm blind. I'm blind as per usual. One sec.
Doing secret things.
I am doing
in
secret
gore.
things. Oh, I must have accidentally removed it. Where are you? Alright. Cool. What is the range on that ability? I think that's
The ability
nothing.
entitled "Give Up and Stop Attacking."
Let's
can
see.
help.
Yeah, I should do that. Okay. So, beside you, or like bursting out of the doorway, is a rather large crab. and it'll kind of twist and look at Tully and try to claw at you. 15 will miss, though. And I'll use a second action to also try to grab.
I said get off.
Alright, nope, 20 is also a miss.
The big crab.
Okay.
He's just kind of kicking at it with a shoe. Go. Wait.
It's like a crab the size of a small child.
Yeah.
Regan.
But still, just get away.
It's me. Oh, Felix. You have an injury.
Yeah, and a shark. Injury
And
and
a
a shark.
Injury and shark. I think I'm going to try and help get rid of the shark.
Thank you.
Is there no
Of
crab
my
in there?
problems, it truly is the sharkier one.
It's another electric arc at the shark. Whoosh.
Alright. Reflex save. That's a failure.
Oh, no.
19.
The baby shark.
Zap, zap, the zap, the zap.
Zip. It is an 8 electricity.
That is enough. You catch the shark off guard and manage to zap it as it's about to try to swim away. But the poor little shark is dead.
Bye.
Poor little shark.
You fry it.
Oh, it's actually a dead, real shark. It's great news.
It like turns
Oh, the
upside
shark's
down and
big.
starts floating up towards the. I guess floating up. I forgot this map is sideways.
Interesting. So the big shark disappeared into nothingness, but this shark seems physical.
Yes, this shark seems real. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna spend my last turn for my summon. Just gonna come right over to that shark corpse and take a bite out of that with.
Might as well.
Can I click this in a chat?
The ghoul
Consume the
special.
flesh. Delicious
All right.
ghoul special. Means 2d6 hit points
it's
for
fresh.
3 whole hit points. That's better than none.
Yep. And
To
I guess you can
have
only do
of.
that once per corpse. Okay. But yeah,
Yes.
the Lacedon heals up
Goodbye.
3 points.
Corpse. And
Mysterious
that's-
Mariner.
What's that?
All right, Felix. Courageous Anthem has fallen off. It's your turn.
I think we will switch tunes slightly to Rallying Anthem. Bring that wonderful aura back online. No, I don't really want to place the emanation, please. It's just annoying. But here's that performance check.
All right, the DC is 20 as per usual. 19's a failure, so I think just 1 round, but you get the point back.
That works. Put the point back in the focus pool. Cool, that was 1 action. Can I target that crab?
Ooh, let's see. Yes, you can. It is. Oh, you have dark vision.
I have
through the
dark vision.
elixir, so yes, yeah, you can see it. It's a pretty big
Cool.
crab.
I'm gonna send a telekinetic projectile its way. I think I'll pick one of the smaller boxes and just like smash it into that crab.
14 is gonna miss.
Box goes wide.
Hurtling through the water. It does hit the crab, but it just kind of like bounces off the shell.
Okay.
So
I
that
think it's good
was 3 actions. All right, Tully.
All right. We'll take a minute to break the crab's shell open, I guess. So action 1, strike the crab. 29.
29 is a crit. Thanks to... Oh, it's not showing... could you add the Courageous Anthem again?
I'm.
It looks
am
like
I?
it didn't add.
Oh, it's
Or
rallying.
maybe you're not in range. Okay, you are in range. Okay. Rallying Anthem. Alright, yes. 14 points of slashing damage. That'll get reduced a bit as you scrape against the crab's hard shell.
All right. Going to try again. Though this time we'll kind of switch, noticing that effect, we'll swap around to the backside of the axe and kind of pick at it with the more sharp end. See if that does any difference. That is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Damage, please.
That works correctly. 7 points of piercing damage this time.
Alright, let's try to stab in. Again, still doesn't quite break through the shell fully, but it does take a good chunk of that damage.
Okay. Third action.
Crab looks angry.
Yeah, I figured. Sure. Third action, we will take another strike at it, but this time going for combat grab.
Grab that crap.
And that's not going to do it. Not a
Oops.
10.
No, that is a miss.
One of those will bend my quickened action, so my last action will just be to dueling parry. And we will just get defensive for a moment.
Alright. Some burbling sounds behind the wall. Let's see. Yeah, it'll try to strike at you, little crab guy. That is a natural one. That is going to critically miss.
Oof.
It'll try again. Second attack. Natural 20 for 25. That will successfully hit only. It will not crit.
Will it, though?
Because of dueling parry.
Oh, it would have missed, but because it's natural 20, it does hit. Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah,
Well,
dueling parry and rallying anthem is up for defense. Is that true? Yeah. It looks like
That
it.
is
Okay.
accurate, yes.
All right, so it does manage to break through though, and manages to pinch you for 9 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Tried to do the defense.
Consider. What do I do here? Oh, that takes too long. That also takes too long. Oh. What? Sure. The crab regains some energy as it is healed
Oh.
for 14 points.
Okay.
And that is her turn. Regan.
Hello. I'm going. Wait. Yes, I will cast a spell at my ghoul. Necromancer's Generosity to heal my ghoul 1d8 plus 4 hit points. We'll see.
Yes, as an undead
Can
minion
I
you
roll
control.
well? 7 extra ghoul points. 23. Whoop, not 200. My god. Alright. There we go. Very strong ghoul for 2, and then the ghoul will be moving. Once I have so many little sheets up. And 15.
Yeah, weird. None of the health bars are updating. Odd.
20, 30. It's moved, and it will. Moving this out of the way.
It swims over to the crab.
What is that? Ram, ram, ram. feeling feisty.
Does it have dark vision? Yes, it does.
I would hope so, but maybe
It's
not.
an underwater creature.
Yeah.
It's an underwater creature. It does.
So I'm gonna click on this, and then it will go
Has crab vision.
for a bite. Bite and strike. I don't think either of these will matter.
Well.
For a natural ghoulish 30
Yep.
for the
That nat 20
Yum.
will crit.
bite.
Boosts its way over.
Hungry for a 19 bite.
Yep, that'll do a big chunk. It does resist some of it thanks to its hard shell, but it managed to grab it and crunch into the crab shell.
It also
All right.
Nature's
says
freshest
plus ghoul fever, so I think it has to
Oh.
do a DC16 fortitude save.
I don't.
But I
think
don't know if it
Ghoul Fever
cares.
will matter.
It just said it did, but
Oh, it
It's a
could
crit.
matter. But I guess if it like crit failed, it would immediately take the void damage. So sure, whatever. Wait, why is the crab?
I'm like, I don't know if this affects crabs. That would be a ghoulish little crab.
Put that in chat, and then I have the crab do that. Yeah, you can have ghoul crabs.
It's like, oh, the ghoul crabs.
That is
Oh,
a failure. It has become a carrier of ghoul fever.
No. This seems a little of the opposite intention of what we were supposed to be doing here, but Regan's like,
All right.
oh, fevers. I have to
Felix,
get rid of this crab.
Rallying Anthem has dropped, but it's your turn.
Let's try and get that to work again. 17.
That's still failure.
Yeah, it's still failure. But I still get the focus points. So
I muted myself, but yes, that's still a failure. You get your focus point back.
I'm gonna
but it lasts for a
try
round.
to. Is the ghoul not in the way for me to throw a crate at the crab again?
It is screening the crab, so it would take a. It has lesser cover, so it has a +1 to its AC.
I think I'll try and do the athletics check to swim over there. Because
Okay.
I need to close the gap anyways.
All right.
So,
Athletics.
how badly do I swim?
So you swim 10 feet with an 11.
It's something.
All right, swim a bit closer. Tully.
Didn't you have one more action?
Thought I did.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry. I thought you cast the spell, but no. You have one
It's
more
okay.
action.
No. Can I go drink a potion? Or at least
You'd
get
have to
the
have it in
potion.
hand, so you need to draw it.
So I will get the potion out so that I may drink it next turn.
All right. Tully, you're up.
All right, time to crack some crab shells, I guess. Some more. More targeting crab. Just gonna slash at it. Nothing fancy here. 22.
22 will hit little crab by
Okay,
some
for 10
amount.
points of slashing damage.
That is enough to crack that crab in half, and it too this one breaks into a kind of pile of seaweed and dissolves.
Okay,
Hello, the lore tours guy.
we'll call this our quickened action. Then first action will be to grab another potion from the belt, another healing, lesser healing potion, and to quaff that. For 15 more points of healing. Action.
Sippy sit.
Third action, reach over and close the door.
Yeah. Close that door.
All right. The door shuts.
Passed through that.
Pistas. Okay. Checking. Let's see. Sure, we can do that, right? For you, for that. Okay. Let's call it one of those. Yeah. Okay. Something happens. Or nothing happens. Regan.
Oh, now seems like a good time to learn how to swim more. Felix has his potion. How do I? There, now I can see. Everyone's HP is alright. The ghoul is here. The door is closed. I am feeling energized. I can heal myself.
Yes.
Yes, I thought
True.
my way through it, and I can heal myself.
Physician, heal thyself.
Yes. I'm actually not going to use battle medicine. 2 turns. I'm going to reach in. Oh, fuck. I don't want to open my bag. Everyone else
You
is opening
are, in
their bags
fact,
over here.
underwater.
The only things I have are these potions that are in bottles. I was smart about that one. So I guess they'll just be like floating around. They won't like come out, right? If I close it, they'll just be like wet, right?
Yeah, they'll just be wet.
Glass
So as long
bottles?
as you don't have anything that would care about being wet.
No, I only have healing potions and potions of water breathing. I was smart for the first time ever. So I'm going to take out, with 1 turn, a
First time
minor
ever, right.
healing potion. Where did that go?
It just vanishes if you use the use button.
Oh, if I use the use button, it vanishes.
Oh, yeah.
So it really does. It's a little disconcerting.
It's confusing. I always expect the use button to like put it in chat and like do a thing, but it doesn't do that.
Will the
It
use
just
button
deletes.
in chat work, or do I just
Yes,
do
the
hit
use button in
buttons?
chat works. The use button
Okay.
in the sheet does just make it vanish.
No, that made
Oh
it
no, that also makes it vanish. You need to actually click the.
Alright,
I
okay.
don't know what the problem is now.
There you
Like,
go.
I-
7
I-
points of healing off of the D8.
Before I did with the lesser one.
I don't know. maybe
I don't know.
maybe
Sorry.
some of the potions don't work.
That's fine.
That's good software.
And the ghoul is going to not enter the room, but
Okay, yeah, you fish out a
Him.
potion and sippy sip.
this way, and
It
can
swims
it
up.
just hide in the open? Is that something you can do?
Not in the open, no. It could hide behind something. Like there's a pillar over here. There's like a small crate
crate?
here. There's
Yeah,
there's a
my
bigger
thing
crate
just refreshed
here.
itself,
Killer.
so I'm
Oh.
waiting for it to come back.
Oh, you sent it to the.
I sent
The
it
stairs
to the...
are there, so you've sent it to a different.
Ah, I've sent it to a
map.
different plane of existence.
Let's do
Good
that.
one. Macedon. We hardly knew ye.
So it started. I just want to start quickly.
Here, I'll
Actually, you
block
can
the
probably
stairs so you can't
hide.
use them.
There is no
Hold
escape.
on, stop it. 5, 10, 15. Going up here, and it will hide.
Okay,
Behind
so
its
it
pole.
swims up to the northern pole and does a little bit of hiding. So it'll need to do a stealth check.
Yeah. It can probably do that.
It can.
Or,
I can roll it for it.
it will.
It's got a little stealth modifier. 16 is what it's rolled.
Oh, it's hiding.
Alright. It is hiding.
It's doing its best.
Felix, top of the round.
Oh, cool. I gotta drink that potion. Having learned our lesson, I'm gonna put it there in the chat. Then I'm gonna click on the effect.
I've learned so much from my turn.
All right, a lesser elixir of life, 3d6 plus 6, totaled 18. We're back up to
Perfect.
48 HP. Regan's at 35. Tully's at 53.
Get
That's
the diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
I'm gonna see if I can't get better positioned at the door, and I'm gonna realize that I've been wearing swim fins the entire time. So I get a +5 bonus to my athletics checks to swim.
Well,
Oops.
that does make a bit of a difference.
You didn't, you like forgot to snap them in.
Why aren't these working?
Bought them, mentioned that I put them on as we dove into the water. Completely forgot that they exist.
All right, that 18 will be a success. So 10 feet of movement.
5, 10?
Yep.
Cool. Now I am
So
well
forward.
positioned. And maybe this time, Courageous Anthem will actually land.
All right, going for the courageous version this time, giving everybody a little bit of a spirit boost.
We all seem to be healed up. Now it's like getting prepared for the attack. Hey.
Nice.
Natural
Ooh.
18 for a 29 will not quite crit, but will succeed. So 3 rounds, and then it's Tully's turn.
Okay. Well, action 1 is going to be to open the door.
Ooh.
You open the door, and a massive eel is waiting there for you.
Okay. I guess action 2, we will strike the eel.
Yeah, here, it's really cute.
Oh.
I'm gonna chop that thing in half.
This is
No.
Milos and pretty to look at.
Need some unagi in here. That is a 25.
25 will hit the eel. Courageous Anthem was there, yep. 8
Yep,
points
so
of
8
slashing
points
damage.
of slashing. We will, for our second strike, do a... what's it called? Combat grab. So we'll try and grab it as we are striking at it. 27?
That will just... I'm going to consider it as having cover because you're kind of diagonally attacking through this wall here. So that's not going to quite be a crit, but that will be a hit.
Well, that's rude.
Oh, it's a grab anyway. But,
Well, I mean, it does hit. It does deal damage, but it
Yes.
also grabs him as long as it does actually contact. So... do I not have a free hand? I would say I don't have a free hand.
it is grabbed. And, oh, that's the damage. 9 points of slashing damage. Cut into the eel. And manage to grasp onto it with your free hand.
Mhm.
And any, that's all 3 actions?
No. That was
Oh,
attack,
you have 4
one
actions anyway.
action. Yes, so... I think we'll just try hitting it a third time, since we got it right here. 24.
That
Also just not
will...
crit.
Yes, that is also just not quite a crit, as you're holding it from on the door trying to swing at it around the
2,
corner,
you've
but...
taken away from me, Jason. 2, I'm gonna remember this. No, it's good.
Well,
7 points of slashing. No, 7
your
points
fault
of
for
slashing
being-
damage as we're trying to get around the corner as best we can while holding like the
It's wet. It's
tail of it.
slippery.
We're just
It is
slowly
slippery.
cutting it in half. It's really, really
Nailing it.
you just kind of like swing blindly through behind the door, and then you like yank and you pull back, and you just got half an eel. And that half quickly dissolves in your hands.
great. Cool. More of this shit. That is my turn.
All right. Next turn, door opens to the north.
There's
can't see
another
anything.
door, everyone.
There is another door. Who can actually? Okay. Strategizing. Oh yeah. Sure. Okay. She is going to look with her special eyes.
Ooh.
'Cause she doesn't immediately see anyone here. Not that you would know that. Yeah, okay. Why can't I target? Pressing the wrong key. There we go. Alright, she does see something.
Ooh.
She will chuck her little spear at the Lacedon. 26 will hit, but not crit.
Not crit.
For 10 points of piercing damage.
Back.
As the bone spear pierces its undead flesh. And that was 3
Wow.
actions. Regan.
Aha! A door. Oh my god, she's so far. I'm getting those sheets mixed up. She is certainly more. Yes, she's very far. Bring you down here. Well, I'll have the ghoul do its ghoul activities. Can it move this way? It's very hard to kind of see if this is like a viable move. I can't personally see that.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, it can swim forward like that.
Yeah.
It would know how to swim forward like that, even if you don't know how it would do it.
I'm like,
It
I
does.
can't personally see it, but making sure it can, it moves, and then it's going to take out its. It would help if I was on a cheat. That would really help me. So she saw it, so that doesn't matter. And I will strike with claw. Oh, hold on. I'll target her. Yes, and then strike. I don't know why that was 2. Oh, that's why.
One was concealment because she's in a concealment room.
It absolutely beefs it.
Yep, that's a natural 1 on the attack. Even though it passed the concealment check. It tries to swing at her, but she very deftly dodges out of the way. Or that's what you assume is what's happening. You can't see. None of you can see what's going on over there.
It's a tired ghoul. And
And-
Regan is going. Oh, what?
Oh, no, yeah, 2 actions.
Oh. I want to swim. I want to be out in the open. So Regan's going to try her best to swim.
Swimmity, swim.
She goes. Whoa, she can swim. 15.
Yeah, that's a success. 10
Yeah.
feet. Swim forward a bit with the light.
She will try to swim again. She's trying to get behind a pillar. Oh, she can get. Actually, no. You said she can hide behind this box. She's going to take cover behind this box.
Okay, yeah, you take cover behind this large box. You kind of squeeze yourself into the corner like cats do. And enjoy your box time.
Yay, box time!
Aw, box time.
Felix!
Guys, it's more boxes.
I'm gonna swim and try to get a little bit up, to go join things that I think are happening. I don't know. Can't see.
Above you, yeah. Hey, that's a crit of 28. So 15 feet.
15.
Yeah, you swim straight upward. I think now you can kind of see... yeah, you can see the Lacedon is there, engaged in combat with this woman. You can sort of barely make her out there. That room looks really cloudy.
I'm going to, now that I have her in sight, cast Void Warp on her.
Ooh.
She will need to make a Fortitude save.
Okay, you are able to target her through the concealment, and then she has to do her fort save, as you got a 7 on your flat check. What'd she get? She got a 26 on her fortitude save.
Yowza.
So she succeeds. So go and roll the damage. Call the void to harm life force on crit. Oh, on regular hit, 2d4 void damage, basic should say, or enfeeble. Okay, so she takes half of the 7. It's a pretty low roll. Alright, so she takes 3 points of void damage as you warp her flesh. And that's that. Tully.
All right. Well, if she's distracted to the north, we're going to try and circle around to the south.
Okay.
5, 10,
Swim into the clouded room.
20, 25 for our hasted action. And then, yes, 5, 10 to surround her in the middle of all this detritus, I suppose, debris. And we will come up with our axe and try and axe her a question that's very important to us. That is a
The
19
flat-
looks like.
The flat check passes, and the 19 will hit, thanks to flanking from the Lacedon.
Oh, thank goodness. Very helpful Lacedon here, keeping her distracted. So that was hasted
7 points of
move.
slashing damage, so you cut into her back with the axe. Chop.
We are going to actually raise our shield. The buckler with our third action. We'll go ahead and take grab on that and raise it proper this time.
Alright. Oh wait, do you still have a hasted action?
No, that was hasted to move, or hasted
Oh,
action to move in,
okay.
actual action to move the rest of the way. So,
I see.
that
Alright.
was all.
Cool. Well, it's her turn. She spins to look at you and is gonna glare you in the eyes. I need a will save, please.
Oh. No. We'll save. I don't think there's any...
Mental, emotion, fear.
Fear? Yes. I apply Marshall's aura to this. 17.
17 is a failure.
Okay.
What does that do? You're frightened 1 and slowed 1 for 1 round.
Okay. Oh, dead. Shucks. Not good, but okay. Actually, wait. If that was a fear effect,
It is a fear effect.
anytime I gain
Reduce
the
the-
fright condition, reduce its value by 1. Bravery.
Okay, so yeah, you're not scared. But as she's glaring at you, you get this like uneasy feeling of dread. Like suddenly feel like all of the water is, or like all of the air is escaping your lungs. Even though, you can breathe underwater right now. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, you just get filled with dread as she's like staring you in the eyes. And then she is gonna try, while you're trying to shake that off, she will try to use, oh, she threw that. Oops. Alright, well, she's gonna try and attack you with the claw.
Okay.
She misses you from the concealment. She tries to stab at you, and that, 18 was a miss anyway, but I think she rolled like a 4 on her concealment. Okay. That is her turn. Regan, you're up.
Trying so hard to swim in these horrid
Lacedon's
waters.
doing good work.
It's trying. Okay, let me get my measuring tool. Alright, we're swimming. So she's going to try and swim. Again. Maybe.
Just keep
Okay.
swimming.
She might. No. She
Maybe
does
not
not
so much.
swim. She will try again.
Oh yeah, that was a 4 that will fail.
We
Trying
will
to swim
swim.
up from around the box. Your tail gets caught
exactly
a little bit.
a 10.
You managed to wiggle your way out. So 10 feet.
It's coming.
Swim up and forward a little bit. Behind Felix.
And
It's
now,
2 actions.
Yeah. My little critter will go and take another melee strike.
Give the sea hag ghoul fever. I'm sure that'll turn out well.
Yes, more ghoul fever. That is a 19 for a 30.
30 is... That will crit because Mayhem is there. Mayhem's got her just distracted enough. So go and roll crit.
Go. Oh dear. Well, it's a 14 because we love rolling ones.
It's
on our
double
fire.
ones. Love it. Still a good chunk of damage as he catches her off guard.
With a claw.
Good
Oh,
little
I guess he has
slash.
another. He's. We're within 20 feet. Is this at a creature? It doesn't say it's a cone. A spray of vomit. I think
That creature
that this
within
should.
20 feet. It is incapacitation, so she's likely to succeed or crit succeed the save.
Okay.
But it's still a fortitude save instead of an attack, so it wouldn't be at a penalty. So it's a gambling like small amount of sort of guaranteed damage versus well, and then yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But yes, it's just a single target attack, so you're not worried about hitting Mayhem.
I want to try it because it seems fun.
All
But
right.
if it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. How do I
Alright.
roll this actually? Oh, she just does
spews
it.
out some
Okay.
vomit. So you roll the damage there, the 1d6 plus 1 poison damage. That's 6 points of poison damage, and she rolls the fortitude save. I'm not sure why it rolled a concealment check.
Concealment.
Target. I guess.
But that 29 is a crit success, so she is unaffected
That's
as it
okay.
spews out vomit towards her.
Eh.
She turns around and smiles and like licks some of it up.
Ooh, yummy. They're friends now.
Yeah.
They start making out.
Ah, that's not my intention. It's like I have to write this down later.
Still was doing well.
Ah, romance in the water.
All right, Felix.
I'm going to try to do a bit of swimming.
Like we saw a movie about that recently.
We did just watch Shape of Water. 19 is a success, but not a. Oh, but you didn't include the swim boots.
It didn't apply. I put them.
So yeah, that'll be a crit then. So you get 15 feet.
15 back here.
You swim past the pillar, get clean line of sight. Ish.
And
I mean, she's still in a dark, cloudy room.
yeah, it's good enough. Especially good enough for her to begin to have a laughing fit.
Ooh.
Ah, all right. That you do successfully spot her and target her, and she will have to do a natural
Yeah.
20 on her will save.
So good at her saves.
She was already laughing underwater. This doesn't do anything to her. She continues laughing.
Boo earns.
Sorry.
That's my turn.
Oh, well.
All right, Tully.
Well, we'll start hacking away a bit. Da-da-da. Think if there's anything else I need to do first. No, just gonna start hacking away. Strike one. See if we do. Well, 25.
That'll hit. Yep. I'm not sure why it made. Oh, sorry, 25.
Oh, it's like on a natural 20 on the concealment, which was.
Oh, okay. Yes, natural 20 on the concealment. 25 will hit. 7 points of slashing damage. You chop into her back as she had turned around to look at the vomit.
Second strike is going to be combat grab as we attempt to hit her again. I guess I miss on the concealment check.
Yeah, it's a natural 1 on the concealment, though the 19 would have hit. You do have a hero point if you want to reroll the concealment.
No, I'm going to let that stand. We will do
Alright.
our third one. Same deal, we're going to combat grab.
Okay.
I'm going to hero point that concealment check, though.
Okay, that one was a 3
just being
with a 24 to hit. So, last hero point for Tully.
Nope, fuck me.
Right into a 1. You've fallen into my trap. How many actions is that? Oh, you were slowed as well.
That's all 3 because I was slowed 1 and
Okay.
quickened still, so.
So the slow should drop off now. You're back to being back to your regularly scheduled haste. How's she doing? Between 2 nasty little boys.
A kiss. No more kisses. Back to fighting.
Just laughing up a storm, looking up vomit.
She is going to swim away.
Okay.
She's going to swim this way, not into the corner. AOO?
If she continues to swim away, I will hit her.
Okay. She stops there.
Okay. Is she going to cast a spell?
Yeah, she is going to cast a spell.
I was waiting to see if she was going to cast first, and then I was going to hit her if she cast. But if she got too far away from me, I was going to hit her if she got too far away.
Yeah, she swims about 5 feet away and then spins around to cast. She seems like she was trying to bait you.
She was trying, but I saw that, so I will take the strike and we'll see if we can get it. 26.
Yep, that'll hit. And
Another natural 20 on the
20
wrong
concealment.
So no interrupt there, but oh gosh, with the 2s, 7 more points.
7 points of slashing damage will get through, and
Hack.
oh, is that what's going on? Ah, oops. Oh, it was just that damage. Okay. I had one of her summons in that space. I didn't see it, and I was taking damage from that.
Oh, okay.
But she did not use that summon. Okay. Alright, so she took the damage, but she does still cast the spell. I need both Tully and the Lacedon to roll fortitude saves. Please.
Yes. I got a 24.
I assume this is not a fear effect?
This one is not a fear effect now.
Okay. 26.
Why can I not read this number? Why is it black on black? Or black on dark red. Okay. Those are both successes, so these will be half damage.
Oh, that's not supposed to tell us what that is, but okay.
No, it's not supposed to tell you what it is, but whatever.
Is this all poison damage?
It is poison damage.
I have immunity to poison damage.
Alright. Then the ghoul doesn't take anything. So you just take
Drink the poison.
3 points of poison damage, Tully.
Ow. Why?
These concealment checks are out of control. They're just rolling for everything. Alright. That was that. Regan.
I'm so in. Wait, how far away is my creature? 30.
30 feet.
So, fun question time. If I use avoid damage attack on my ghoul, will it heal my ghoul?
No, it would have to say it
No.
does void healing.
Ah, okay. That's a good question.
Yeah, I think in older editions of D&D Pathfinder, they like negative damage always healed, and healed undead always harmed living, and the reverse was true for positive damage and positive healing. But they split it so that usually in effect will say if it does something different for undead creatures, it'll say that it does something different.
Okay,
And otherwise,
yeah,
it
that's what I
void
need
damage
to
just
know.
won't affect it.
So Regan, keep swimming. Or trying to swim.
Swimmy swim.
With her little feet a-kicking. Hey, a 19. Would help if I had the right
That would succeed, yep. So 10 feet. Do you paddle your way up?
Helen, one more attempt at swim.
Oh.
17, we're still swimming.
Did the harrow not work? What's going on?
Whoops.
Maybe I need to fix the button. My bot thinks it's working.
I'm gonna...
Let me try closing streamer bot reopening. Alright, 17 is a regular success as well, so another 10 feet. You might have already done that, I wasn't looking.
Yep, I did do it. And
Excellent.
now this will move. Can't see.
Just to your south, attack. It's right there.
Right there. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Oh no. The baby.
Natural 1 for a 12 is going to critically miss.
Can I
Oh, this is-
reroll?
Yes, you can use your harrow point for that.
One. I can be good.
Now the harrow points don't work. I
Oh,
can't
no.
adjust it. Oh wait, no, it did adjust it. Oh, it worked.
I
Okay.
did adjust it, yeah.
Alright.
Hey, 25?
A 25.
25. Yes, that will hit. It needs to roll a d20 though to see if
Oh,
it beats
D20.
concealment.
Yes. Ooh, that might have changed. Let's see. Ah, it's fine.
Lucky 13.
13 beats the
Everybody.
5.
It's alright. We're gonna roll 1 damage for 7.
7!
Give him old 7.
points.
Yeah.
She's just taking 7 over and over again. One
Yeah. I'm giving her the 7.
Get the jackpot.
All right. Felix, your turn. And yeah, I guess the bot in chat is just broken right now. I'll try to figure it out
no.
tomorrow, but for now, sure, I'll just give Tully the harrow point.
Rest in pieces, bots.
It's working locally, just not
Goodness.
on the stream for some reason. That natural 20 or natural 1 on the
Nice.
athletics check is a critical failure. What happens on swim when you crit fail? No
You lose
progress. You lose air if you're holding your breath, but you're breathing underwater, so it doesn't matter.
Yay! I don't lose. I am at a loss for things to do because all of my focus points are gone, so there's no more Courageous Anthem anymore.
You can still cast the
can still
cantrip,
cast
just
it.
can't extend it.
Okay, fair. I will
So
cast.
it-
It's at least a good for a round, and then I cast it again.
Yeah, it's something you can always do. It's just not as fun. Oh, I don't know.
No,
If you can
it-
I'm in the darkness.
I don't need to. I am.
Can't see.
You do not need to be targeted by the courageous anthem.
I can hear the
If
music through the door. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes.
Death metal.
You don't need to roll the performance check when you're just doing casting directly.
Okay.
It's just lingering composition that uses it.
It's just cool. Then it's up for a round.
Okay.
And then I think I will spend my third action to try to swim again. Let's see if I can't make some progress. Maybe this time. Add modifier. Roll.
Hey.
30 is a crit. 15 points of movement.
15 points of
feet of swimming.
While I have 15, do I can see the hag from here? Can I? Is that a
Yes.
valid line of sight?
Yes, you can see her from there.
I am happy with swimming to here. This
Okay.
is a good spot.
Tully.
Just gonna face plant into the gore some more, swim around to flank the old lady, and keep.
You have a free hand, right?
Her in the back. At the moment, yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, so you there's one of these pillars with the hammocks across it. So you swim forward, grab the pillar, and kind of swing around it to get behind her.
Yeah, and axe out in the other hand, we bring that down and see if we can bring that into her shoulder, but I don't know if 19's gonna quite do it.
That will do it, thanks to both Courageous Anthem and the flanking.
Excellent. So thank
That is
you.
exactly
Felix,
enough at a 19.
for getting in position there. That really helped. 7? 7!
7.
You remember.
Give her the 7.
7 points of damage leaves her with 7 points of health.
Yes.
Let's see if we can do it again.
One more
We're
7.
gonna go for another combat grab. More axe into the shoulder. It's not enough.
Oh, it would be a crit. But that 3...
Wait, hero point.
Yes.
You do have another hero point from chat.
Spend it. Spend
I'll
it.
have to use that
Yeah.
last one and
It
see if it's
doesn't
another
matter.
nat 1. Oh, but it's a 6. It's enough.
It's a 6.
It's enough.
Roll a critical.
7.
Once,
me that
once,
critical
once,
Possible to
once,
get us
once,
together.
once.
14. Total
Double
7.
7.
Oh, you have a base of 10 on a crit, so. 14.
That's
You
divisible by 7.
smash it into her neck, the back of her neck, and just you yank it out. Blood spills out into the already quite viscera-filled room, and she dies.
My goodness.
Tully kicks the body very violently to make it float away from him towards the Lacedon.
The last one just kind of
Somebody-
shoves it to the side.
Oh
and
no,
then
it's taken
float.
out. It's
Oh, it
It's
takes.
not.
Oh, it can take its bite.
Nom, nom.
Yeah, sure.
Nom 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 nom.
It's gonna go away.
It's
a
not
bit,
necessarily
but it
why
takes
it
its
kicked in
bite.
that direction.
Okay,
but
so it's gonna go up into the corner of the room and just
Has a
go to
little
town,
nice.
biting into the witchy woman.
For like
feels a lot
12 more
better.
seconds, I think. That was a lot.
Yeah, and then it goes.
Because I was going to say that quicken is falling off like just about now.
Yeah, I think the
Oh, God.
summon's like a minute.
Yes, it has
Yeah.
earned the tasty blood.
Yes, a treat for you. Oh wait, do I have to do it every time I want to move the athletics?
Outside of combat, no.
Okay.
We
I
just
assume
swim.
it takes
I'm slow.
it might take you a little bit more
Yeah.
effort to swim, so you're probably usually behind everybody else. But outside of combat, I'm not going to make you roll checks
Hello.
unless it's important. All right, you all
I'm-
swim up there to the roof of the sideways ship.
That was something else.
Can I try and like identify what the witchy lady was?
Sure. That
What
would
was
be society.
Ooh.
I would also allow nature or occultism.
Society and occultism are better and they're exactly the same.
I'll try society if you want to try occultism, or
I
you can
will.
try society. if you
Society
want.
is easier. Nature and occultism are slightly harder.
I will try
Alright.
society
Fair enough.
and I will do a blind.
Yes, roll it blind.
Question marks.
There you go.
I can give society a go too. We can all puzzle over this.
All right. Success. Oh no, that's fair. Okay. Only Regan knows what this is.
That's fair.
I mean, you might all have some inkling that this is a sea hag, but Regan, you confirm, especially if you get closer to it. Oh, I didn't mean to pause the game. Especially if you get closer to it, you can tell that this seemingly normal elderly woman is in fact a hag of the
normal.
sea. With a success, you can ask a question about it for more detail. What would you like to
Are
know?
there usually like lonesome creatures, or is there risk of there being more of them around?
You would know that hags do tend to form covens, typically of like 3 or more. Usually 3 is like the sweet spot for a coven. They're not always in covens, but it is fairly common for them to form partnerships with each other. But they usually live in a solitary fashion.
Okay.
Especially sea coven or sea hags tend to cover. They tend to be kind of territorial, so they have like their own big like spot, like section of the coastline that they'll live in.
Okay, so the risk of like finding another one on the ship is fairly low.
Yeah, the risk of finding one on the ship is fairly low unless they're doing something together. The risk of there being another one is moderately high, I suppose.
Okay.
Like, broadly.
Maybe if we interrupted their potluck. 3 is the
Maybe.
magic number.
But you can, if you search her stuff, you can
Yeah.
find the spear that she had thrown, as well as on her, like, strapped into her, like, belt, which is just, like, some rough rope that she's tied around her waist. There is a wooden wand entwined with seaweed.
Ooh.
And there's like a seaweed pattern etched into the wand as well.
Anyone want this spear?
I mean,
I'll take.
what does it do? Besides
Oh,
being
I
a spear.
can- It's unusual. I can try and.
Actually, I'm not sure why I made that one.
Oh, it's a striking spear.
It's a +1 striking spear. You guys have seen enough +1s at striking runes that you can tell it's a powerful spear.
I'm sure that I could put that onto something or other, but
Do you want to take the wand for now?
Regan swipes the
Spear.
wand.
whoever this poor old lady was that went crazy or whatever this is about. Does she look like she's diseased at all? Plagued?
Not at a glance. You could investigate further with a medicine check for like 10 minutes.
I would look at Regan. Does she
Ah.
look diseased at all?
Maybe.
Like carrying whatever that illness was that affected the girl you were treating the other day?
First of all, how much health do you have? How much health does Felix have?
I could be better, but I'm okay
I'd like
for the
to
moment.
spend 10 minutes prioritizing your health, and then I will check her for disease.
It's fair.
I can't really swim that well, and I'm not about to get ambushed down here. So, I would like to take 10 and heal both with my. What is it? Ward medic.
Okay. I guess you probably stripped it down to the parts that wouldn't wouldn't get too damp. Or, like, doesn't matter if they get damp. You're probably not bringing your full-on bandages down here, but...
Just like a needle and thread.
Yeah.
It's fishy. Like,
Yeah. And you probably don't want to do that in this room
Yeah, I
because
bring
of
all
all
my
the blood and
guns.
gore. So you probably have to go back out
Fresh
into
blood for transfusion.
the...
I mean, what is IV fluid except for just like saline? And what is saline but
Totally.
salt water? What do we
yeah,
got here?
just saline.
We're good.
Wrap some seaweed around. We'll
Alright,
try.
so 10 minutes pass. I think the
Yeah.
potion of swimming is worn
Everything
off.
just went away. Well,
Oh, and the dark visions are off. Yep.
yep. But Regan has light, so
Yeah.
Yep, and has critically succeeded with a 28 for 18 points of healing.
that's exactly what I needed.
both of
That's
you?
perfect.
Nice.
It's delicious.
Thank you, Regan.
Welcome. I guess now I can go stare at her corpse. Paddles slowly.
I'm sort of
Through the
interested
water.
in the room as a whole as to what exactly is
This needs to be
died in this room.
Yes.
blind medicine for another 10. There you go. For the see if she's diseased.
Okay. With that roll, this hag definitely has very poor personal hygiene. Like, her teeth are really crooked. She doesn't look too well off. But she doesn't appear to have any symptoms of the rash or disease you've seen up above. Nothing that looks even sort of remotely similar.
Yeah, she's not diseased with anything. Except she doesn't brush her teeth. Well,
Well,
so.
And
Not
while that was
really
going
sure of
on, it sounded like Felix was going to search the room.
Yeah, I wanted to investigate the room
I'll stay over
in
here.
general. Figure
Okay.
out what happened in here.
Yeah, swimming around the room, you don't find number. Why do I keep reading off numbers? I guess because I'm used to reading off the numbers that you roll anyway for the chat. All right, secret number that maybe starts with a 2. Who knows? Yeah, you swim around in the crew. Like, it's very obviously the crew quarters for the ship.
The hammocks and everything.
Yeah, with the hammocks and everything. You can tell... Well, I mean, you don't find any sign of any bodies in here. No signs of a struggle, really, either. There is a bunch of seaweed in the southern... at the ground level here, to the south. I say to the south, but at the bottom of the map. There's a bunch of seaweed that has, like, burst through the side of the ship there, and it is growing up kind of wildly. And there's a lot of fishy bones and stuff lying around. Looks like maybe she or the little baby shark were eating stuff in here. Hence all the gore and viscera clouding the room. But yeah, no sign of any actual crew members here. The crates up in the north too are all empty. There's like a couple of crates that are floating up here.
Yeah.
If you crack one open, a bit of air will escape, and then the crate will start to kind of slowly sink. But otherwise, nothing inside.
It's the kind of perception checks that just make more questions than they do answers.
Mhm.
Is anyone even on this ship?
It
I'm
doesn't
getting the
seem like
impression
it.
no, which makes it even more suspicious that it sailed into the harbor and was immediately sunk.
Char, come back. You're the
Oh.
light.
Oh, you want some
Light
light?
of our lives,
Hold
Regan.
on,
Oh my gosh,
everyone
please.
get some light. You get some light.
You recast light,
Just
giving everyone a bit of
everybody
vision.
get- You get it.
Well,
Get
thank you,
some
Kai.
light. It's so bright now. God.
Because, yeah, looking for any sign of any habitation besides the shark and the hag.
You can certainly. You haven't really searched this room that much yet,
Mhm.
so you can search this one more if you wish. You're back in the what's it called?
The hold.
The hold, yeah.
Yeah, and
Cargo.
now we have the floodlights on.
I'll roll some question mark perception check if that helps.
Yep.
Or not, either way.
Everybody else can roll as well.
Yeah.
Assuming you're taking 10 minutes in here to search.
Would like to.
Got 2 numbers, and the third is
There's
coming.
the third number.
Okay. Just double check here. Yeah, so searching around in this hold, you find similar. You can see where cannonballs have impacted the sides of the ship and had torn into the sides of the hull. You can see sections that are clearly burned from the fire that said cannon strikes had caused. No sign of anything like a body. You do. I think one of you mentioned wanting to search this crate with the X over here at some point. And Felix, you remember that and go over to search it. And you pry it open, and inside are... Well, it's actually already kind of loosely open. But inside are some torches and like jugs of some kind of oil.
Huh. Can I try to identify them any more specifically, or jugs of oil is all I got?
Yeah, give me an alcohol lore.
Hey, it comes in
Ooh.
handy.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you would know this as a particular kind of alcohol-based substance that burns bright yellow.
Again, checks that just make more questions than answers. So this is how it could have been burning plague colors, because it burns the color that was observed.
Yes.
So intentionally lit. But there was nobody aboard.
Seemingly.
Maybe they jumped over before it started getting hit. Maybe it's like one person. Well-
Regan, you take 1 point of damage, bleed. You, while searching, you accidentally cut yourself on one of the loose planks.
It's like, did I just completely fail?
Yes.
Ow! I hate underwater. Everything's trying to hurt you here.
Can I take one of these jugs and a torch, just kind of as evidence?
Yes, you can. Let me
Soggy
grab
evidence.
Torch. I'll call this soggy torch. And I'll give you an oil.
An oil of
pint-
damning evidence.
pint of oil. Yellow burning oil. Alright, so you grab one of the pints of yellow burning oil.
In the bag with you.
Yep. And something to be both an oil and an alcohol. Don't question me. It's a mix. It's a mix.
Kitcheny lore.
Did we check these stairs? Is that where we came down from?
Yes, you came down through the you went onto the
sideways, yeah.
top decks, opened the doors, and then swam down.
Okay.
And the back end of the ship is open to the sea, right? So that's
Yes, you could just swim out that way. Yeah.
is the other half of the ship that way? Like,
Yes, there was on the upper deck. There was another room that you could have gone into on this side of the ship, and you saw the other half of the ship on the other side of this big rock here.
So
Clearly, the ship had like
go
sunk
out.
down, hit this rock, and then split in half.
I think we should go check that room though.
I was
Like,
thinking check the other half, see if there's anything else left. Can we go out this direction?
Volcano Listos.
Yes, you
No.
can. If you're swimming out that way, I'll probably move you to the other map just for my
You would need to
convenience.
move us, yes.
Yeah, one second.
Yeah.
Here. I will put you over here. Okay. So you swim out from underneath the hold there. Your anchor is still anchored into the side of the direction, and you swim over to the other half of the ship.
We're going there.
Yes.
You can see there are some crates and barrels, or like some small crates that have gotten stuck on like parts of the ship. But this half of the ship has fallen sideways. I guess both sides are the same sideways. Yeah. Okay. Ignore me.
They both kind of tipped sideways, but this one looks like it's also facing more downward, I guess, because of the way it broke in half.
Yes. Yeah, it is angled downward.
Definitely have a
So
slant here.
Yeah. So this side up here is the ceiling, and this side here is the floor. So you're still looking at a sideways view.
Okay. Well, we'll try opening this door, see if we can get it to...
As you open that door there, I'm going to need initiatives again, because... Where'd they go?
Not more baby sharks.
More baby sharks!
Yay.
No, I'm not sure where they went, but I'll bring them in.
Oh, eels!
Tons of little eels pop out of the crates and broken jars that fill the room, or both sides of this little ship here, and they seem angry. They seem
No.
very
Stop it.
angry.
No,
Bad
I'm thinking-
eels.
No, this one. Go back. This one. All right. Eels. It's eels. They rollin'.
Oops, all eels.
Lots of eels. We got Felix with a 23, 4 eels. Then Tully with a 15, another eel at 12, Regan at 12, and then another eel.
I defeated one eel. I got the best of it.
Felix! There's eels. Suddenly eels.
Suddenly eels. I think
They're small. I mean, okay, they're still pretty big. They're
Okay.
small sized. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
fairly
they're-
large eels.
They're more eels. There are more eels than I would desire in this moment, which are 0 eels, which is
Yeah.
my primary problem. But I'm gonna see if I can't swim away to put some distance between me and them.
All right.
But I'm not swimming all that
17's a
far.
success.
More
Yep,
like back
you swim
here.
10 feet. All right, you just splash away.
And then I think I'm gonna cast a haunting hymn. Just sort of aim for a high note and just take it higher and higher and higher until I can get all 3 of these eels. 'Cause I think that's how cone work. Yeah, like that.
Yep, that'll work.
9 points of sonic damage.
Oh, you need to put the
Save.
spell in the chat so I can put the save. Make them save.
Gosh.
Okay, DC's 21. Let's see how
Maybe
well
that
these eels
happens.
can roll.
Yeah. Maybe it happens. Maybe it don't.
So I'll go left to right. Left eel fails. It will take full damage of 9. Middle eel rolls. 21's a success, so it takes half damage. And third eel rolls.
Whoa.
Nat 20. That eel, it had its AirPods in. Sorry, I didn't hear you. But all right, mix of damage. A full, a half, and a nothing. the whole gamut. It's eels. The eel that got damaged is angry. It is going to swim towards you, Felix, and try to attack you with its tail. So it swims down at you. 13's going to miss. And it'll try a second time. Just kind of whip at you angrily.
Ooh.
21 is also going to miss. Good roll, but not good enough. The next eel was the one that took half damage. It is also angry at Felix. And it will swing its tail. 22 will hit. That is 8 points of damage, 4 bludgeoning, 3 electricity. As it makes contact, you feel a little jolt run through your spine.
Ugh.
That was its first attack. Yes, first attack. Second tail strike. The 6 is going to critically miss, and third strike. Natural. Oh, not natural. Fuck. An unnatural 1. A total of 1. Third eel. One of the eels inside the room that Mayhem opened the door to is going to swim out and attack Mayhem. How far did it just move? Okay. That was one movement. And it'll attack. With its tail, 21 is going to miss. Tail attack 2 is a 17. That's also going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
And next, another eel swims around here. It will try to attack Tully. This one's going to try and bite you.
Okay.
With its little jaw. Little snappy jaw. An 8 is going to critically miss. They're not having a great time, but they're just little eels. What are you going to do? 16's going to miss. And that was move, bite, attack. Or move, bite, tail. Tully, you are up.
All right. Lots around me. All around me are familiar forms of some kind. We're going to start by getting kind of angry, if we weren't already. And we will actually attempt to go into our Dread Martial stance as we start kind of getting the sense of taking command and ordering these things to stand down if possible. Or more likely to stand still and get cut in half. So I need to do a... Well, let me put this in the chat here.
Alright, you're going to try and scare these eels.
Martial
Inspire
stance.
everyone to be scary towards the eels.
And it is usually an intimidation check. This kind. That is a
Ooh.
30.
30 will crit.
All right.
Is
So
there,
when
is there a crit
everyone-
effect? I guess just a success.
no crit, just a success
Okay.
effect. When you or an ally hits, or critically hits an enemy with this strike, they are frightened 1. And yeah, +1 status bonus damage rolls.
All right.
Then
So
second
no need
action,
for
going to-
Courageous Anthem.
yeah, turn on the target to the north and start trying to cut some eels up. 20 to hit the one to the north.
Okay, so you swing up above you and manage to slice it, give you damage. 20 will hit.
So grabbing at that one, 10 points of slashy damage.
Yeah, you managed to tear a good chunk. You actually cut off kind of the end of its tail, but it's still swimming, still like kind of leaking blood out into the water.
Then I'm going to dueling parry for my third action, and we will just get defensive and prepare for more of these things to come at us.
More eels!
Yay.
Look out, new eel just dropped. It's going to kind of swim over here. It
Going
will
to
be passive
smack
through
for getting
spaces.
close. I don't like
Alright.
it doing that. Rude. Button. That is a 30 to hit.
That will crit.
That is 16 points, and it is frightened one.
All right, yeah. You crit the eel, kind of spook it a bit.
Are you sure you want to do that? Just leave.
It is gonna kind of squeeze past y'all. Let me get past y'all there, and then we'll just swim away. That eel is leaving.
Okay.
Fine.
Regan, it's your turn.
I want to consider these eels because one seemed to have zapped Felix a little bit. Because I want to know if they're immune to electricity.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a call knowledge. Nature would be the default, unless you've got some other fish lore or something.
I do not have fish lore,
Rope
I'm
lore?
afraid. What lore? Fisherman lore.
One of my
You don't have
characters has
cat
rope
folklore,
Oh.
do you?
for some reason.
I don't know why I don't have cat folklore, but I don't.
I need to know about cats.
Cat lore, fish. Alright, we have. Well, I probably should have hit that, but it's an 8. I don't know what eels are up to.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly know that eels exist, but you have no idea whether or not it's resistant. You can make guesses, but you're not sure.
You know what the easiest way to find out is
To zap
to zap them. So I will.
Yes.
You know, I want to target the yeah, they're 30 feet. The target next to eel next to Tully, and the other one next to Tully. North and
Oh,
south
yes, these two.
eel.
Yeah, the two that are surrounding. Okay.
Yeah, and I will
Longies.
see if they're immune to electricity. Zip.
All right. This one's the upper eel. It fails with a 17. The lower eel is going to crit fail with a 9. So go and roll damage.
This will surely tell us what we need to know.
It's science.
9.
9 points of damage. The upper eel only takes a little bit of that. And the lower eel takes a good chunk, but much less than you'd like.
Okay, so they're not immune.
Resistant.
They're resistant.
Yeah, they're not immune. They seem to be heavily resistant.
Alright, we have learned so much, but not from our brains. And that's my turn.
All right. Call knowledge and spell. Final eel will come out swimming. It's going to swim over to here.
Final.
It'll go for Tully. Tully's right here.
It doesn't know better yet. It'll learn.
Jaw attack. Do a little biting. A 23 is not going to hit.
Nope.
What's their actual speed?
You have hero points.
I do have hero points. I don't want to waste it on these eels. Okay, that was enough to.
points?
Nah, it's fine. All right, it's going to tail attack you.
Hurting their
Whip.
feelings.
They're just
You can't
eels.
have feels without eels. Didn't somebody say that already? The Lord Tour
This
Guide
one's
said that.
22, huh? Critical miss on a 4.
Yikes.
That is not going to hit. Top of the round, Felix.
Wubs, drop the wubs.
Yes, it is time for more wubs. But since we don't need Courageous Anthem, I will cast Rallying Anthem.
All right, give everybody a little bit of an AC boost.
Then I will drop those wubs. Let me put this cone. Cone go here.
All right. Wub, wub, wub. Put it in the
wub.
chat.
And I can only do things out of order.
That's fine. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in. So 10 points of sonic damage. I'll go clockwise around you. That's a crit fail from the top fish. The top eel. I guess eel's a fish, right? It will take 20 points of damage, exploding the eel.
Unagi everywhere.
It gets
It
on
comically bursts.
Feelings.
The other eel, the top right eel, gets a 19, which is a failure. Takes 5 points of damage, and then the last eel rolls and gets success at 25. So they also take half. So 5 points. And they're barely hanging on, but no implosion today. It's eel's time. This eel is gonna swim over to Regan and try to whip you with its tail. Why is Regan hidden?
Why is Regan hidden?
I don't know.
Oh, is there some sort of wall on the outside of
Oh,
the
there's technically a wall. Yeah. But in any case,
eel
23 looks like that
pointing
hits.
With its tail. Ow! Oh,
That's
this
3 points of
ouchie
bludgeoning and 3 points of electricity for 7. Oh, I see. This is +1. Okay, yeah. So 4 bludgeoning, 3 electricity for a total of 7 damage.
I don't like these eels.
And then its third action will be another tail strike. That is a 13, which will miss. All right. Eel number 2. This one's by Tully.
Tried to close the door on it.
This one is gonna swim away.
It saw the other one get carved.
Well, it's pretty badly
blown up.
damaged, so it's just gonna leave.
No blame.
Next eel is the one behind Tully. That one is very badly damaged, and it will also swim away.
All right.
Tully, it's your turn.
Well, at this rate, won't be
Or
much
trying
to
to
have
get
for dinner, so let's turn on the one who's decided to come by and say hello, and strike 1. That is a 26.
That will crit.
So that is 17 points of slashing damage, and it is frightened 1.
You nearly cut through it entirely. You, like, tear along the long side of the eel.
Well, combat grab, might as well slash it again
Bite
and
it.
get a hold on it while I do. I think it's dead, Jim.
Yeah, 29 is going to crit it. It will, that 16 points will absolutely shred through its 1 remaining HP.
Y'all are
And
noticing
another eel is
Tully
down.
getting real angry at this point.
Get those eel. I just want him to like bite the eel. Just sort of,
And I do need to swim, so I will actually use my third action to do an athletics check to swim upwards out of the ship towards the remaining eel. Yeah, we're gonna angry swim.
It's angry.
Natural 20, alright. For 33. Yeah, you swim all the way up to the sort of edge of the ship there.
Tully's
Regan,
not-
it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and swim away from the eel. 'Cause Tully's coming over here.
I got it.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna kill this eel.
I'm gonna strike.
I'm
with
gonna
this thing.
leave. All right, I don't really.
A 4. You try to swim backwards and like bump against the floor of the ship there.
I'm gonna waste my
Second.
There's nothing to do but try again.
All right, that was a 4, a 3, and a 16. On your third action, you managed to swim 10 feet away. You swim over towards the roof of the ship, the angled roof of the ship, and like kind of lean up against it. But you're now out of the way. That eel is dead. That eel is dead. Felix, it's your turn.
I target the remaining eel and send some needle darts its way.
All right, give the attack.
Actually, I remember the order of operations and put my cantrip up again because I'm smart.
Oh, yes. Good point.
Yeah, first that, then this attack.
Nice.
All right, rolling Anthem up. That will miss the 15.
But them's all my actions.
Yep. All right, so needles go spraying in the eel's direction. Eel's still angry.
You could just leave.
You could go away. You could just get out of here.
There's a bunch of ocean right behind you.
It's gonna bite
You're gonna regret that.
at Tully. It got a natural 20. But thanks to Rallying Anthem, it's not a crit. It is just a hit. So...
But I was concealed. No, that's fine.
No, it's not really concealed. Alright, it bites you for 5 points of piercing damage.
Mhm.
And then turns and tries to swim
Nope,
away.
I'm hitting it for doing that.
Yeah.
It doesn't get away scot-free. It doesn't get to hit me and run. It doesn't get to
And the
hit me and
natural
run.
20.
Yes. Rage of the
16
eel.
points and it's frightened. It's probably not dead.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
Oh, okay.
It was at half health already, so.
Oh, I can't remember if this one been damaged or not, so I was just like, no, you don't get to do that.
Yep, as it bites you, it then twists and tries to swim away rapidly, but it just looks back just in time to get axed in the neck. And that eel is also down.
And that eel's combat.
But the eels, their dead corpses float up to the surface.
Throwing the eels.
Yeah, we're throwing eels.
Just
Get
going
outta
to
here.
let those go. Ugh. That was very unnecessary. You two okay?
I have to tend to my wounds because that eel gave me such a whack. If you don't mind.
That door, just in case. Well, if you want to take care of yourself and Felix.
Oh yeah, and Felix. We can both have a healing
Battle medicine
party.
about it.
Yeah, it gave me a little
Alright.
nibble at the end, but I'll be alright.
Do a ward medic battle medicine, natural 1, you stab
No.
everybody for 1
I
damage.
stab everyone. Oh, those eels just got me so upset.
Worse than the
Yeah.
eels! Ow!
If they were slippery, it left like slime on me.
Yeah, you mixed
Oh.
up the vials.
Ah, those eels. Well, that was a great 10 minutes.
I was going to say that you can focus during those 10 minutes as well, Felix, so you can get your focus points back if you haven't already.
Between
Yeah,
the
try and
pain, I
focus
will
while
do
I'm
Yeah.
stabbing you.
You may be a little distracted.
I can't believe I've hurt us both.
Do I just get the 1 point back, or do I get them?
Thanks to remaster rules, you get all of your points back when you refocus.
Do you have to take
Oh
10
no,
minutes?
sorry, no, it's 10 minutes per. It's 10 minutes per. So you
It's
get
10
1
minutes
point
per
for every
point.
10 minutes.
Yeah, and there's a 12th level feat, I think, where you can just get all of them for 1 10-minute refocus, but...
Okay.
It's okay.
Sorry, I
1
was
point's good.
me on the internet spreading lies. No way.
Never. Never would do that.
I am
Oh,
really
I'm
curious
sorry I
why my
injured you.
overlay health is broken, but oops, that was me opening the door.
It's
All
a
right.
haunted ship. Doors open themselves.
So yeah, the 10 minutes pass.
Now I feel like I've wasted everyone's time.
I mean, you got a focus point.
I can still breathe. We're all right.
Well, if we don't want to take 10 more, I can just drink a potion and keep going.
You have some spares?
I do.
I can give you one.
I have 7, 8. I have 7.
Well, I mean, if you want a spare, I've got some, but if you want to drink one, I don't think it's a bad idea.
I'll just drink one. I know not to do it the way it's supposed to be done with 6 healing. There you go.
There it goes.
-1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'll
points
fish
of
out
healing.
one as well. And get way more than I need.
That's Regan up to 33 of 43, Tullios at 64 of 68, and Felix is back to full at 58 after drinking
perfect.
his 18 points of healing. He's drinking the good stuff.
Needed 11,
I-
got 18.
Tully drank a
Minor
healing
and got
potion and
exactly
got
what
a
it needed.
4. Yep. Alright. Well, deciding to after you had like pulled out some of the liquids from your healer's kit that you didn't want to get damaged underwater, and so you tried to like make do with some burn treatment stuff that you thought still worked, but it stung a little bit too much, and he decided it wasn't worth it.
Is it supposed to burn like this?
Testing it with
Like,
combination of seawater rather than fresh water. Does the salt
Hmm.
cause it to react some way?
Maybe. I'll have to think about that. Like, leaves burn marks on everyone. It's like chemical burn.
It
Oh,
really
so-
is.
Oh, I can't believe I mixed this one up with the other stuff. My bad. Oops.
All right. We all feeling ready to delve deeper?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ellie
Never,
reopens
but
the
yes.
door,
Let's get it over with.
and we'll go ship exploring.
We have this
Okay.
in the cabin
What's
back on the
left?
main hunk of the ship still left to do.
Alright, yeah, you delve deeper inside there. Check something.
It's just more crates.
Noticing that. Awful lot of crates for not a lot of people.
Yeah, and like I'll check
the
these, but
things.
like like empty crates. It's like someone built a prop ship.
Yeah, you dig around in these crates. Yeah, some of these are pretty old and moldy, but nothing in any of them. But you do manage to find in one of the there's like a small it almost looks like a small jewelry case. You can either open it or just take the jewelry case as is.
If there's something that can't
Probably
get wet in
cursed.
there.
Open it.
I love how you both take the exact opposite stances.
But both concluded that we shouldn't open it.
I'll pocket it so I can look at it once I'm above water.
Okay. Let me give you I'll call it a treasure item. Closed jewelry case from, what's this called? The Bow of the Direction. Very long item name.
But
It's
like the thing that
negligible.
I'm looking for are like markings to indicate where any of this might have come from, a bill of goods on any of the crates, like the stuff of commerce.
Yeah, you do find at least one of these crates seems to have the some old markings of Nadal, the country, as well as, let's see. A couple of these you know to be, I think you would actually, yeah, you would know some of these smaller crates as being like shipping containers for spirits. But they're all empty. And they don't have any, like they've been used before probably for shipping stuff. You've seen some crates like these before, but like they're not fake, they're real.
They're real,
but
they're
they just-
old, there's nothing in them.
Yep.
This is a ship with the poorest revenue forecast you could imagine. You're going to make no money operating this ship.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't look like there was any kind of shipment of note here.
Just weird.
Is it all just a ruse?
Just like when they brought the fake girl to the not the assassination. Well, yeah, the assassination execution. It seems to be all for show.
Trying to whip this city into a frenzy.
Why?
It's all
Who's
for
doing
show,
that?
covering. It would be covering up two terrible things. So people getting like a plague, and an assassination. Someone's attempting to cover up both these things.
Well, and moreover, the covering up a plague is maybe not the right sentence. They're trying to obscure the origin point.
Yeah.
You're trying to make people believe the plague arrived with the ship, but the plague arrived before the ship. And seemingly came from a point of the city pretty far away from where we find this ship. Like if Corvos is my hand, the plague came from up here and the ship's over here.
And using another country's ship. That seems like a pretty terrible thing to pin on another country.
It's Nadal, though. We don't have a great history with them anyway.
Yeah, all the easier to be able to pin something on them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more ship this way, or just have we run out of ship?
There's another floor above you, but you
do
have to
go
come in
around.
from. You have to go around.
Okay.
Okay,
You're currently on the bottom floor of the ship.
we'll go round.
We will carefully make our way around.
Yeah, this 2.5D view takes some art.
Rug.
I had fun making this. Yeah, you make your way around. Yeah, this rug is kind of it's like caught on the wall here. There's some barrels that are stuck against the roof there, partially broken. But yeah, you make your way around to the upper deck here, or upper deck, sure.
The upper deck. And we open the door into the upper
You open
deck.
the door into another chamber. More boxes.
More storage crates.
Lots
Crates,
of old
crates,
storage
crates.
crates. Do you
More
want
of
to
the
search around
same
in
like
here?
before.
If you want to take 10 minutes to search, you can.
Yeah, I'll give you that perception check you so love.
I do love
Yeah, I'll
them.
try it. Get injured searching again, why not?
Is water breathing just run out?
It's
No,
That
supposed to
can't
be
possibly be right.
8 hours, so
Yeah.
Oh, 8
I-
hours. Oh, okay.
I edited mine to 8 hours when we cast it. I have 5 hours remaining.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you reapply if it fell off them.
As Regan suddenly starts drowning for no reason.
Yeah, I was like, wait a sec, that doesn't seem right.
Trying.
Thank you, Foundry. Okay. You guys search this side of the ship as well, looking for both this room and the kind of previous room there. Looking for anything interesting of note. And
Oops, just kidding.
More like things that don't support the narrative the ship is ostensibly trying to build, that it arrived as a plague ship. I'm now firmly convinced that this is just one gigantic ruse.
yeah, you don't find any sign of bodies or habitation, really. Let's see. I was going to suggest you do find one thing of note. I'm just double checking. Oh, it's on a different page.
A cask of terribly
Information.
helpful evidence.
Information is loading. Okay. All right. You do find Regan. You do find a crate that looks a little bit newer than the others. It's relatively small. Maybe only 2 feet by 2 feet. And this one has the marks of Magnamar.
Oh.
So, some kind of crate that was either picked up or shipping to or from Magnamar.
Well, this is odd. Look at this crate. It's from Magnamar.
But it's been opened and there's nothing inside.
It's been opened and there's nothing inside. I checked. But still.
Does the crate betray its kind of contents? In that, is this a spirit's crate like the others, or does this stand out?
This one doesn't look like a spirit's crate. This one looks more like the kind of crate that you might put food supplies in. Like perishables or...
Okay.
Yeah, that's after 10 minutes searching. The side looks like there's not much. Still no signs of any bodies or anything like that.
We found oil to make yellow lanterns, and we found a food crate for probably one person.
And this is the
Or
top deck
small crew.
steering.
Yeah, Tully, you swim up and over the ship, and you can see the one of the broken masts here. You can see the broken steering wheel. It's kind of caught in the mast. But yeah, it looks like the top deck there.
Can I go check out the steering wheel? I'm interested in if someone had done something like lash the wheel in place, or other signs that they prepared the ship and then abandoned it.
Yeah, you make your way over to it, and you do see that one of the spokes of the wheel does have a string, some rope attached to it, and that rope kind of extends out to the part of the deck closer to where the wheel is supposed to be, and it is staked into the deck with a piton. So yeah, looks like it had maybe been at least partially rigged to maybe stay course or do something. You're not sure for how long it might have been like that.
Understood. More circumstantial evidence. What's that in the back?
Careful how far down.
Oh, that's just the the figurehead of the ship. It's just it's nothing fancy. It's like just an elaborate wood carving.
Understood.
Not of anything in particular. And it looks like you're swimming back around the ship towards the back of it, or towards the anchor at least, where you parked.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Trying to remember where else we had looked. We went down into the hold.
I think there's another cabin above decks that we have not gone into.
There is. You swim your way over to this cabin door. It's there's like a stairway that leads up to the back mast, which is itself broken.
Where did I go?
But yeah, there's a door, a pair of doors over here. Yeah, you've left behind your team. You look back and
I'm
see
filling
that
out the
they're
token for it.
yeah.
I
They're
lost
over by the
track of
ship.
my token for 3 seconds.
All right, well,
Gonna
yeah,
stay behind
see
Regan.
this-
I have something I want to do.
Do you think?
Yeah. I just want to send a message to my familiar and ask if he would. Oh, he's like protecting stuff. My backpack's up there. Can he? No, he can't do it. I would have to go up and get it. I have to get a wand.
I mean, you could just swim up there and go get
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, we can wait.
I won't. Yeah, I just have to go get a wand. She'll send a message to you to say, I'm gonna go get a wand. I'll be back.
All right.
And I'll.
Yeah, you
slowly
grab the
use the
rope
rope.
and then kind of swim up to the surface, and
Hello. Are you still
the
here? That's
Jenko will
great.
grab your bag and kind of pull it over towards you.
Yeah. And I get the wand of object reading.
All right.
I'll read some of this one. And I go back down.
Alright, back underwater. The others are still waiting over by that door.
I feel like the best place to use this would actually be at the steering wheel of the ship.
You're not wrong. We can go back there after we check out this room.
Yes. I just wanted to
Presumably-
get it so I can
Just have it.
Yeah,
do it. Because I had the thought that that might be a good place to use it.
I agree.
Or even on the food crate.
Both are really good places.
Go ahead.
You try to open the door, but it seems jammed. You could try to break it open with an athletics check.
That would be my next plan. We'll take the fire axe to the door and see if we can break it down.
Get out of your way.
Oh, yeah, you have fire axe.
I do.
Does it naturally provide any bonuses?
I don't think so. It's
Okay,
It's
I'll give you a +2.
Okay. +2 circumstance. That is a 25 to try and break down the door.
Yeah, you've done this before. Axe in hand, chop, pull. You manage to break the door open, and I assume you're all gonna go swim inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I have to switch maps again.
We find a disco party.
Wow. They've had this here the whole time.
Underwater disco.
Okay.
They just shut it down
Do
due to a noise ordinance. A
that.
very like
Oh, I didn't put the
What's
back
that?
side of the wall here. Oops.
We can see out into the ocean.
Oh no.
It's so wet out there.
It is.
Why is there so much water?
Quickly make a wall. I did it.
Oh, good. Now I can't see. It's better.
Excellent.
see
Perfect.
now.
Okay. So yeah, you swim into what seems like the captain's chambers. Everything is pretty waterlogged in here. There's a table, chair that are all pretty broken. There's like a bed there to the south that's just kind of floating. And if you look up above you, there is a unconscious body floating there. Well, their eyes aren't open. Maybe they're sleeping. But they're wearing a black cloak with red trim. And they're just kind of floating there up on the ceiling, which is technically the wall of the ship as it is sideways.
Are they sleeping?
I was gonna ask you, Regan. You're the medical expert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
feels like
that's what
this
I'm
is-
asking. Are they sleeping?
They look bloated.
Well, I
and
mean,
a
I
bit
do
puffy.
sometimes too.
I mean, they look
I mean,
bloated and
they look dead.
they look pretty dead.
Do they look undead and sleeping?
You'd need to be closer or spend some time doing some other kind of examination to tell.
Yeah, I'm not going over there.
That you have to be closer. Line is the part that we're. A little
Well, yeah,
skeptical
let me.
about,
I'm just gonna
Jason.
go right over that little body.
I
There's
think
other
you're gonna
things.
have to-
There's Mage Hand.
You could bring the body to you.
Yeah, I do have you.
Or is it Telekinetic Hand now?
Tully
Change it.
floats up towards. the
Tully,
body.
you're so brave.
Well, he's got his axe out, so he's not like just gonna assume nothing happens. But does the body start moving?
No, it doesn't. In fact, it is a lootable thing. Around him is there's a behind him, above him, is a scythe that is pressed up against the wall. It's got a nice little +1 rune. There's also kind of tucked into the corner here a wheelchair. Seems like he kind of maybe he was in the wheelchair. You're not sure. He's also got, if you rummage through his things, a kind of a pendant in his cloak that's got a little silver fly attached to it, like a little statuette. And in his pocket, he's got 25 silver shields in a little pouch.
Does the black cloak and the scythe connect any dots to me? Does it give me any clue to this person's identity or affiliation or origin?
Let me look at your character sheet. I will roll a check for you. Yeah, okay. No, you're not sure. This doesn't look like any Corvosan organization you're familiar with.
Weird.
Three of you are staring at this
Yeah.
waterlogged
Yes.
body.
It is indeed here.
Trying to figure out what to make of a silver fly pendant.
I'll pick it up and kind of turn it over in hand. Someone went through a lot of effort to make a very pretty sort of disgusting thing.
Somebody went through a lot of effort to sink a ship.
You're not wrong.
And this person got left behind, I guess?
Seemingly.
Or stayed behind.
Regan, can you tell how they actually died? Felix grabs the
Maybe.
fly
I feel
pendant.
like they drown. Could I tell if there are injuries on them that looks like someone attacked them, or does it really just look like they might have drowned here?
Yeah, if you want to do a little medical exam, you can take 10
Yeah.
and do a medicine check.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
While Reagan's doing that, Tully will just start looking around for any other signs of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would check out the maps, things of that nature over here.
All right. Okay. Regan got that. Felix got that. And if I could get a perception check from Tully. Okay. Alright. Regan, you examine this guy's body. He's clearly unconscious, obviously, and dead, very much dead. Pulling back his hood, you see that he's actually got a really bad wound on the top of his head.
Mm.
It's probably an impact wound. You're guessing that knocked him unconscious, and then he drowned.
Oh. Well, that's odd.
It seems like he did drown, but that this impact wound probably happened just before. So he was probably knocked unconscious for some reason on the top of his head.
Would I know where his clothing was from? I know Felix did that check, but would I? No. Maybe.
Let's see. I'll have a roll from you. Let's see. What's that? No, not. Just looks like kind of a basic black cloak. I can show you his. I forgot to show you his little portrait. Here you go.
There he
Sorry,
is.
full picture. But yeah, just wearing a black and red cloak. Yeah, looks kind of nondescript, really. There's no insignia on it at all, as far as you can tell. There was one other thing I was going to tell you about him from that. I believe. Okay. No, that would make sense. Okay. Yeah. You can tell that, and it doesn't look like there was a struggle. It looks like maybe he was surprised by this impact, or didn't even know it was going to happen. It's got kind of a startled look on his face. And yeah, clearly hit on top of head. Let's see, Felix, you're able to find quite a few things while just looking around. And Tully, while you're looking around, you notice that near this guy is floating up here as well, near the top, is a footlocker. A couple feet wide. And it's got a little blood stain on it. And I'm gonna put this here. I think I can reveal it. So you guys should be able to see these things.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, you find a bunch of stuff around the room, Felix, like a compass, a merchant scale, a lantern, mug, mirror, signal whistle, some soap, a spyglass, a torch, and Tully, you found this bloody wooden footlocker that's currently sealed.
I should not be able to see this.
If you do, tell Jason immediately.
Ah, but you didn't open it. You just took it out. Took the footlocker out.
I took
Okay.
the sealed thing into my inventory.
Okay.
And that was all I did.
Okay. Don't look at your inventory for a moment.
Okay, not looking at my inventory.
Why? And then I will close that. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, whatever.
I don't see secrets.
You don't see secrets yet. Okay. All right, continue. You take the sealed.
I will put that in my inventory
container.
and not look at it ever again. All of that work, and I will completely forget about it for 100 episodes, Jason.
You don't have to forget about it.
Big reveal. The end
You
of
can
the
open
series.
it.
No, now I can't. Now it has to stay sealed. It is a mystery that must remain a mystery forever.
All right. Yeah, you pocket a bunch of stuff in the room.
Did you say that there was blood on the
Footlocker?
lockbox?
Yes, the footlocker has a spot that's bloodied.
The same shape as the spot on his head.
Yeah.
Can I take the locker and see if there's a divot that matches the top of his head that it just kind of slots into?
Yes. It does seem to have hit him on the head.
Man,
I thought
maybe
he was left for dead by like some crewmates or something.
maybe
He just
I
fell-
should do the spell on the footlocker.
I think you should do the spell on the footlocker.
That seems appropriate.
There's like
This-
in my head there are
someone's
two outcomes,
murdered.
and both of them are really going to be educational.
I'm gonna take out
Do we
my.
want to do it down here? Do we want to do it above, or does it matter?
I don't think it does. I'm definitely not gonna be here for like the next 5 hours with object reading.
Oh, then we should probably go back. It's gonna take 5 hours.
Oh no,
unless you wanna sit here in the
it's
water.
just a wand. I'm just saying it's not gonna take 5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be in. I mean, carry me up if I am, but nothing here implies that that's how long it is.
No.
I can do that while you keep searching the room if there's more stuff you want to see.
Yeah, I'll keep looking around.
That was
see if there's any
basically-
other
you-
comments.
You managed
Yep.
to like search the room pretty thoroughly.
Yeah. Tully, if you want the scythe of the silver shields, go for it.
I mean, I can bring it with, but I'm not eager for scythe. There's some more silver in here if you want. I took some already.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Do his like clothes
Alright.
look like a uniform, or is it just like this? Just looks like someone's clothes. That
No, they
to
look
my
like kind of.
knowledge.
I mean, they look like generic. Like, it's a black cloak with red trim. It looks vaguely scary, but with no insignia, you can't imagine it being like a proper uniform.
Yeah. Just if it appeared like something somebody somewhere could possibly recognize, but if to me it appears like, oh, this is just clothes that maybe this guy thought looked good on him.
Yeah, looking at it from I've already had you try to recall knowledge on it. It doesn't look like anything. Like he looks shady, but this looks like stuff you could have picked up at any market anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to clarify from what I saw was like I have no reason to suspect this could be something important. It just looks like he's wearing clothes.
Yeah, they look like just robes. They don't look special. They're not magical in any way, as far as you can tell. And underneath, he's got like a plain tunic,
Okay.
and plain pants. All right. Are you casting that spell here? The read object?
I am.
Or what's it actually called?
It is called. Oh, I have to trick.
Oh, object
this.
reading.
Wait, Felix,
Hi.
you like a cult? You're a cultist caster, right?
Indeed.
Is this actually?
Yeah, it's an occult spell.
Oh, you should cast this instead, so I don't. I could trick it, but you can also just cast it.
Totally. Let's do the multi-step process that is trying to trade items between two people.
You should now just be able to drag it and drop it onto his
Yeah.
sheet. But all right.
Would like this back, but here you go.
Totally.
Felix, you're casting it on the lockbox.
I am.
Okay. Set the scene.
Oh, it's nice music for the scene.
Well, oh, whoops. Oh, right, he's sideways, so it's going kind of weird. Okay. No, I didn't mean the nice music. Where's this one?
Oh.
Okay. From outside, so you're looking at the perspective of the lockbox, which is sitting in on a shelf above the bed. Things look normal inside the ship. You can feel the waves rocking. You hear boom, boom. You watch as from one side of the room a cannonball bursts in, tears through a floor plank. See fire start to spread. The doors fling open, and this guy comes running in. He's looking around anxiously. I thought I'd have more time. He runs over to the desk and he's kind of like fishing through things. I'd better make sure I have everything before I go. The plan. And he then kind of turns and right, I can't forget. And he makes his way over to the bed and like kind of steps up onto it and tries to get. He's like trying to get the footlocker down off the shelf. And Daiso would kill me if I left the. And then there's another boom, and the whole boat rocks. And he manages to pull the footlocker down. It falls onto his head. The two of them crash onto the ground. And very quickly, the room fills with water. And the two of them
And
float.
watch them in the ground.
I knew it.
That was one of the two ways I thought this could have gone.
I was like, it probably fell on him.
What was that name he said?
Yeah, what was that?
Andaisin. Andaisin is how you might think he might have said it.
And Diasin. I will totally say that correctly next time, right?
Does that name ring a bell at all? Does that mean
You could all give me society checks.
Society.
Sakyati. I'm very good at this.
Society.
My 14 or whatever.
That's a 14. That's yeah, a number and a number. None of you have heard this name before.
Fair enough.
You're unfamiliar with it.
Diasin.
So it doesn't sound like anybody you know. And then your vision comes back to you, Felix, and you can relay what you saw to the team.
I relay what I saw to the team, and I'm curious if, like, he said something about a plan and ran over to this spot. I want to go over here and investigate myself.
Yeah, you can look at there is a kind of now pretty badly waterlogged and ink runny map here. But you can make out what looks like it's clearly a map of Verzia. And you can kind of make out what looks like a line of stops from the sea into around what looks like Riddleport to the far north, and then kind of coming down, stopping at Sandpoint, Magnamar, and coming down into Corvosa. Like, it looks like a series of stops was set up. And you can also kind of... There seems to be a stop like somewhere in between there, but you can't make out what the name of it is. Or if that's a name. There's maybe a word or something written there, but it's hard to tell.
Could I get the list of stops again, please?
Yes, it was Riddleport, to Sandpoint, to Magnamar, to Corvosa, and between Magnamar and Corvosa, Mystery stop. Yeah.
The plan. Is this sort of water damage the kind of thing that mending can fix? Or is this just...
Yes, mending could fix that.
We should do that not in the water, though.
Yeah, I'm going to take it with me, both because I used all my first rank spells.
Fair.
And that it seems like a generally good idea.
Alright. Let me give you... Coast, water
Put it in the mug.
Okay. I've given you a survey map of the Brazilian coast. It is currently water damaged.
Ours was too far away from the water.
Give Regan back
The wand.
the wand.
My baby. My favorite spell. I've decided.
Oop. I swear I am dragging it onto many representation of
I
Regan's
believe.
character sheet.
I could do it.
Technologies.
Which one?
It'll be there one day.
The wand of object reading.
Wand of object reading. Here you go.
Thank you.
Maybe? There we go.
There it is. Yep. Thank you.
Alright. What do you do now?
I have to use that one.
Have we seen it all?
Yeah, are there any outlined areas we haven't clicked on in this flash game? I hit tab.
No, nothing highlights.
Damn it.
The LA Noir hint music has stopped playing.
Then let's head back to the ship.
Yeah. See what's in these boxes.
Alright, you swim back out. And then, I presume, make your way back up to the surface.
Yep,
Yeah.
more in line.
Swim back over towards the anchor. And then swim up to the surface.
Can't seem to click my character.
What if I move your character?
Nope.
I'll move you. Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
Thank you. Yeah, I can just... She doesn't want me to control her anymore. She wants to be free.
Can't be tamed. Oh, look, all those fish that we Those eels that we killed.
Oh, the
We should pick
eels
those
are
up along the way.
here.
They're kind of
Dinner.
stuck over in the debris.
Some eels if you want them.
Free eels.
Yeah.
Freels.
You have to pay for those, usually. Ooh, should we look in the boxes now that we're out of the water?
I
We
am
could do that here or on dry land, where we're
Like,
not.
oh, it fell in.
Yes. Let's get to dry land.
Whoops.
Well, I mean, we have a process to row back to shore, so like
Mhm.
you can totally check one out while we make our way back home.
Yeah, haul the anchor up.
All right, you haul anchor.
And
Is
start
way
rowing.
anchor to put it down?
Way
Yeah.
is, I
Haul
think,
is
to put it
pull
down.
up? Okay.
I don't know what pulling it up is. I just was like, do that.
Haul
the
anchor sounds right. I don't know how to flip the ship.
That's
I
okay.
can flip it like that. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, weighing
Alright.
an anchor is in fact the process of pulling an anchor.
Okay. I
oh
thought
no.
it was. I had
Drop
some
anchor?
feeling that it was like
Drop
the
anchor?
opposite of what I always think it is.
Yeah.
But all right.
I
Well,
don't remember this.
with everything in tow, you begin rowing your way back to shore.
Our way.
Majenko takes flight, soars above you as you ride the down maybe slightly choppy river waters as the cloudiness in the sky doesn't let up. And in fact, it's beginning to drizzle as you make your way towards the shore.
Beautiful curves and weather.
And I suppose that is probably as good a place as any to end for the evening. You have survived the disruption. You
Did it.
have
Yeah.
much knowledge potentially in tow.
And
You
only
did
killed
not-
3 eels.
True. 4 eels, right? You killed the magical eel.
There was
Summoned
a
eel?
Oh,
magical
magic
eel.
eel, I guess is.
Yeah,
Oh, that
bonus
magical-
eel.
But it's not a real eel if it's magical.
Aren't all
Bonus
eels real
eel.
eels?
No, it's magical eel. Therefore,
No.
not a real.
Well, we'll leave that to the viewers to decide. Put it in the chat below if you believe that summoned eel is real eel, or
I
if
do.
you you're not chat. Chat needs to do
Real-
it.
Ah,
Or sorry, YouTube viewers, or
sorry, YouTube. I won't
leave
speak for you.
leave an iTunes review stating whether or not you think eels are real if they are summoned. And we'll catch you again
Send us a
next
message by homing pigeon.
week.
No, not next week.
Not next week.
Next week?
Oh yeah, not next week. All right, not next week. We'll be back on the 21st.
All right.
So more suspense for you all. Ha 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 ha. So we'll see you soon. Take care until then. Don't let the ghosts bite. Because it's spooky season now. You know.
No.
I'm looking for the button. There it is. Good night.